Last time on Otren.
Dun, 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 dun.
After receiving word that
Dragon Ball Z.
pretty much. So last time, after going out and investigating in the swamps and seeing the lordship's home, that it was turned orphanage / semi-defensible keep for better protection for those who are seeking refuge and without family. You defended the walls from what seemed to be imbued spiders of unnatural physicality and prowess. And after a brief skirmish with them, you managed to silence them and keep the orphanage safe. In the midst of all this task, Haban Nask, the small orphan child along with his semi-adopted sister, half-elf, had requested that you at least keep him safe while he wanted to at least prove that he could help defend the keep with everyone. After which you heard some strange noises, sounded like weeping and so forth coming from the forest, and you spotted a light kind of trekking through the woods. After quickly coming up on what seemed a small inquiry of, opposition as well as a partial betrayal for those who did hear it, which I believe was Ziri and Thalos was.
And let's pretend Ramus because of his action.
But yeah, we'll rewrite it where he probably just got up just in close proximity and be able to hear it when he was
being licked.
Yeah. So realized the situation, and in a quick attempt after the Shishapanikian knight had left, decided to quickly act, and not realizing how frail the old man actually was, just quickly shot him and just sent him into the ground with just a quick thud, and then the other mercenaries that were accompanying him broke out into panic, and also one of them in absolute rage as they obviously did not finish getting paid.
Still not sorry.
Yeah. But after dealing with the peculiar tiefling that seemed rather arrogant and more elegant in fighting, even after a couple of strikes and blows, the one that seemed the most devastating, aside from the 8-foot rusted knight that was ever silent until finally struck, was a Kenku, a black crow person who came around the corner and immediately struck the party with an arc of lightning through the forest and set some of the trees on fire. Quickly after, ran back over to the Lord's body and decidedly flew away with it. After which...
Who sat over the body for a while before flying away with it.
Yes, which you could tell, obviously, after casting that, he realized this dire situation, and before anyone really got a chance, especially after the devastating lightning bolt and the follow-up of the rusted knight bearing down on all of you, and the tiefling that was deftly coming in quickly and striking down those she could before getting struck down herself, was taking advantage of the situation of the lugging juggernaut of a Goliath that you found out to be a woman, is Nira, who, in frustration, realized that since she's not going to get paid, she would probably try and take it out of you, and then, after a dire strait and being surrounded, decidedly threw down her sword and surrendered, realizing that there's no point in fighting to the death, especially over what's where there's no person left in it, and also the fact that she might be of some use, considering there's no one else, and the one other person who was there attempting to fight, and almost kind of the same style as Ziri was doing, had deftly run off into the dark. So, as for those who did escape, one with the Lord's body, and unfortunately the invoice or message that was sent from the army, along with the Lord's body, into the night sky, as well as the very dirty, bearded man who was carrying around a whip before he tried to deftly assault you with melee punches. In the midst of all this, Havon was watching from a distance as, even though he was following directive from Jin of saying stick close, didn't realize that he wasn't supposed to actually leave the orphanage, and also overheard that the orphanage itself is actually supposed to be taken over by the army not too long from now. Which we come back to the midst of the night, where you have Nira.
Did he tell that to us already, or that he heard that?
He overheard that from the Goliath woman when you were talking to her.
Oh, okay, alright.
So, which we come back now. At this point is everyone's a little bit haggard, collecting what they could from the battlefield. And overall, just the tensions are a bit high, and you can see a bit of concern on Haven's face, and seems intent on running back, but he's not about to run off alone listening to Jin's words.
Jin, do you have a voice, or are you still doing regular voice? Because if you do regular voice, I have 2 Rico on next to me, so I'm going low. Where do you go?
Rada?
He just dipped.
Yeah, kind of. Alright, so I guess, I'll go back down here, cause, yeah, why not?
There are 3 things we must consider.
Namely-
Oh, I'm sorry, yes?
I was just gonna say, what the fuck are they?
Let's return to Bakombe and warn Captain Jang of what is about to happen. Orphans. And when we find the Kenku that did this to us,
Well, we have 2 days, so first I think we should possibly take a rest and see if our new friend has any information about them.
We need to make sure that the what's the orphanage is protected. I'm not so. My common's not so good.
we must warn Captain Jang so he knows what is coming.
So then I guess we're going back to orphanage.
Look at Jin to see if he agrees.
Yeah.
Obviously,
But
he does.
disagree.
All right.
He nods.
And change scene.
Flash cut.
So,
This might be more of a fade cut.
it's kind of more of a fade.
Oh.
As you,
Oh, Nura. Oh, okay. It sounded like you were saying Mur before.
it's a very weird
Okay.
last name. On the way back, it's a little grating, but you can hear the heavy sounds of rust just kind of like grating back and forth as she walks behind you, tied up.
Jesus.
I thought we let her go. I thought we untied her.
No, her armor is just like super, like it's totally rusted
No,
out.
he said
and, like,
as she walked.
That's right.
tied up.
I forgot. You got decided to untie her. For
Yeah, we gave her her sword back, and we were like, please don't hit us, because we don't want beef anymore.
We gave her the
She is
chance
the
to
bee.
prove herself.
So, as you do make your way back, you can see that Dew Plainwhirl is awaiting all of you, and you can see a bit of an eyebrow raise as he kind of witnesses you come back with this hulking female with the rusted armor.
Wait, hold on. So we know that they're kind of already here, so to speak, in terms of this orphanage or whatever it was.
Yes. Something
Alright,
or
so I
something
guess-
is reminisce. Like, you know that
Alright,
something
so-
is wrong here.
I guess I turn to everybody and lowly, just kind of well, I guess not a whisper, so only they can hear me. We do not.
You totally
Keep this
cut all the way out.
Yeah.
Nope.
Turn
my
off
mic.
turn off automatic voice gain control in your thing.
I also just unplugged my mic by accident.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that either.
Yeah, we don't know how deep this goes. Maybe we should keep this more to ourselves and tell them as only what's necessary,
Agree.
so that they
Hey,
don't
Joe.
know what we know.
Josh, can I make a perception check just to see if Dew seems to recognize Nura?
Yes, go ahead and make a perception check, especially since it's a little bit dark out and your faces get a little bit contorted.
To my eyes.
God, I'm such a low level. I want to do stuff.
The suffering of being early level. But,
Versus-
as you do so, you can tell there's a little bit of surprise, but it's not in the fashion of like, oh, that's a scary person. It's like, it's a inkling and surprise of like, what is that person doing with them?
Oh, so it's a oh shit kind of surprise look.
Yeah, briefly, very briefly, and then he composes himself.
Possibly
I guess
he's
I,
familiar with a reputation. He thinks.
At the same time, Nira did say that, especially in town, she wasn't very welcome and just looking for coin to leave.
I guess first I ask her, well, I'm like, does this person look familiar to you?
Have you seen this man?
I haven't really dealt
this
with too
touched
many
you?
others. The old man that I had to carry back a few times was the usual one I dealt with, aside from the stinky, hairy one. We did
What's
meet
the
in
name
the
of
bar initially, though, so
Say that again.
What was the name of the orphanage owner? Sorry.
it was Famad Khan.
Hmm. Alright, I guess I turn and ask Do if everything's okay. Oh.
Yes, I surprised to see you all so bloody, and then he kind of leans into a whisper to most of you, like a little bit away from there. Like, do you trust such savages?
I trust her as long as she can fight and keep us alive.
Very well, just be careful. Goliaths
Keep
have
it
short
going.
tempers. They're not very smart.
Well, we found out the strong temper part.
You met her before, Dew.
I'm a little lost. What are we trying to accomplish right now?
Right
Because
now,
we know that they're coming in 2 days, and we know they've already kind of got their claws in the town.
We gotta protect the
So
kids.
Yeah, and we
And
kinda
that's
gotta
it?
find
Like,
out what the
that's
hell's
just the
going on.
basis? Are we supposed to keep them alive? Are we supposed to keep people out?
I assume eventually, well, at least. Okay, hey, can we
We
get
don't really know
guys?
much.
Let's huddle up. Can we go take a knee? Can we take a knee? Can we come over here? Can we take a
Can we,
knee?
like,
Can we?
talk?
I'll huddle up. Come here. We're gonna have a squad meeting. We all come in.
Can
We kneel down. We all put our hands in.
Can we
I'm
take a
willing-
short rest?
The
to
kid
discuss
goes
this?
away. Yes, that's a good idea.
Have him to go check on his sister. Tell Having to go check on
Alright,
his
guys,
sister.
take a knee.
All right.
Right.
So we take a knee.
Hold on. Let's do it away from Do Play World. So I tell Do we need a place to wash up.
Okay.
Is this
Are
is
these
this
fountains like actual fountain?
what's this building? Is this the bath
All right.
house?
Let's go chill in there.
But that's just like a side merchant, not side merchant, a side servant's quarters, which was
Oh, perfect.
which you saw them kind of like bringing coal in and out of the back section of this, and as you go in, you can hear the coal kind of being shuffled around and a few other things near it. Just kind of like goes over to here and just kind of like keeps a distance as you all kind of have a huddle up.
Grab a couple of strips of like blanket or whatever. I dunk them into the water so it looks like we're actually going to go clean up. Then I walk over to the rest of the group.
Man, you got our backs.
So I still say keep this as vague as possible until we really know who we can tell what's going on.
And
Okay,
I think our eventual goal needs to be to get rid of these fucks forever, you know?
Din, can you sense any deception from Do Play? From Do?
I could use a divine sense, Josh.
Is that how that works?
For that, unfortunately not.
Hmm.
You would be able to tell if he was a fiend, if he was one.
That is true. He has to be either a fiend or something else.
But unfortunately, he's not a fiend.
He looks like a bitch.
I mean, he does look like a bitch. He looks kind of like
right?
overly charismatic, and you could tell he's far as you've seen, he's been a pretty big softie among the kids.
Does he say what a lot?
Of course he does. That's why he falls into all those traps.
They
I
speak
mean-
English or what?
Are those slave drivers supposed to be coming to this town?
2 days.
Yeah.
I mean, our last encounter, we almost didn't make it. So how are we supposed to prepare for this?
Then we need to inform
Well, we
Captain
have to
John.
find out what we're preparing for first. You know?
So we have 2 days to prepare for this overall.
Correct.
Yeah, to
But listen,
whatever
we-
they were gonna happen or they're doing is gonna happen. That's why I shot the old man, because he had the note about like their plan that the captain handed.
Alright, so we either like plan this to be smart, right? Like preemptive measures, or we just kind of wing it when shit hits the fan. Like, what approach are we taking?
Well, I feel like we really need to
that's
re-up
why
on
we're-
our gear and kind of think of something.
Once again,
We do need to tell the captain, but we don't know if he's involved, so maybe not like.
Well, he's a captain of
Crazy.
a different army, right?
well, he seems to be the one keeping the law and order in Barcombe
Yeah.
right now. So
Exactly. So he might be able to do a lot with our information.
I'm just saying, if he has forces he can help us reinforce this place with, that would be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, then Captain Zhang it is.
Alright, how about tomorrow then? We go and do that, but today and maybe tonight, I'd love to take a long, restful period, you know? Just like a good long nap. Uh-huh. That's how I would phrase it. I would phrase it in that way.
Do you believe
A long rest?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good way of saying it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Do you believe the giant knows anything?
I would concur.
I think we should keep a close eye on that one.
Do you
She
think
knows
she's two-timing
something.
us?
No,
She didn't
I
even know about it.
I think she's the fucking hit me with a fucking sword.
I mean, she was provoked.
Shut it.
She was doing it specifically to get paid. We should find out how much they paid her and just make sure if her favor can be
We
bought.
should probably find out what she currently wants.
We want the
All
armor.
right, so I guess I kind of like wave her to come over and literally ask her
All right,
what
take a
she's
knee.
getting
Come
out
here,
of being with us.
come here, take a knee. Get over here. Down on the knee. And put a hand in the circle.
So you
What,
can
ragged
hear
up?
the slow grading armor as she comes over like, the hell?
Can we oil that shit?
Make sure she doesn't take that the wrong way.
Huh.
I have oil. I actually have a flask of oil.
But as she kind of just like looks at the rest, so what is going on?
Your former
Well,
employers
first-
want. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Former employers want to take this orphanage over, as you know. We are going to defend it. We just need to know. Would you stand with us? Do not forget who gave you back your life. I sort of point at the at where my spear bit clean through her armor. Sort of like gave her the ultimatum. So
Yeah, it's a little shiny underneath where it just got scraped off.
So I'll give you a choice of persuasion or intimidation.
Jin should be doing this. I don't have the.
You
but
said
okay,
it.
yeah,
You gotta roll it.
Then you really should not try to talk then.
Persuasion more than imitation.
definitely. I'm not trying to be mean here,
She's
so I'll
like
try to.
volatile.
Big oof, my guy. Can we assist in some way to grant advantage?
Unfortunately not, especially since it's already been rolled. But she does kind of look down at you and like, a little bit of a leer.
I get it. She's twice as tall as I am, and I'm sitting here talking shit. But I ask her, how much were they paying you?
Considering I don't have very much options, and you did grant mercy, I'll assist with what I can. If things get too hairy, though, don't expect me to fight to the very death for nothing.
Well, you can loot their dead corpses, because
that's a
I
good
know
offer.
I will be.
No, I can accept that.
Can I insight, see if I believe her?
Yep.
I have a little bit of wisdom. I peer with my bird eyes. I turn my head and I look at her with the one eye, and it's disconcerting. It's not her.
Just giving her the big old eyeball.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell, like, there's a little bit of reluctance considering you're the main reason, even though, yes, you did spare her. But she seems like she'll stick around, especially for the prospect, especially after the statement of, like, you could loot their corpses, is like, you can see a little bit of glint in her eye of the fact that she's definitely thinking about that more or less, the fact that
Dude,
defending
Alright.
I know
somebody.
what she wants. I'm
Then
all about the Benjamins.
Then I wanna be like,
Let's get it out in the air. I hit you, you hit me. Square. Right?
Yes.
No hard feelings.
Oh shit. 10 gold.
I mean, she still looks at it like,
It's a lot of money.
yeah, even for her, like, the fact that she was doing all of this seedy shit because she was getting paid a lot, like, still 100 silver is still good, as she kind of looks at it and like, I'll stick around.
10 gold looks really impressive when you break it into silver. So it's a big bag. It's a big bag of money.
Oh, yeah, you could tell, like, she likes quantity. She's not worried about the quality. There's obviously not a lot up there.
Just look at her armor to know that.
Yeah.
Well, I hand it off to her and I say, "This is not what matters." I point to like the orphanage and the orphans that I imagine are probably in the window or whatever. I said, "They,"
And the imaginary orphans.
the imaginary orphans, and I say, "They are what matters," and that's where I leave it for her.
And I kind of look at her and I get close and I'm like, also the gold.
I'll make sure none get past the second wall.
Thank you, Nira.
This is gonna be great.
Alright, so I guess, long rest and go see,
Alright, so we should go rest now.
Yeah, let's take a long
Yeah.
rest and make sure that...
I don't think,
Let's put Havon on watch. Along with Nira.
yeah.
I trust
Actually,
Havon
really
to be
wanna tell
faster
Dude
than a lady in full plate.
I'm actually going to go on watch. I'm going to go on watch with Haven and Nira, but that's only until the sun rises. Then I'm going to go to sleep when everyone else sort of like gets up to get my full rest.
You can be on watch and take a long rest. But you can't be, like, walking around. You could, like, sit on one of the towers.
Yeah.
I'll probably like meditate on one of the towers, but also
Yeah.
sort of keep an eye on Nira and Haven.
Okay.
Jane, do you want to talk to Haven and ask him if he thinks Do is a stand-up guy or?
yeah.
Oh,
So I
actually,
guess we, pull Haven over.
also that we should
What do
ask
you think
Nira...
of Do.
So, pull Haven over, and Nira just kind of like nonchalantly goes over, kind of takes off a good portion of the plate armor, and just kind of relaxes against the wall and pulls out what looks like a pretty heavy-duty stone flask. And just kind of starts sipping it as she just kind of watches the yard.
Oh. We didn't, did we?
No,
Yeah.
that's a good point. I'll go... Zuri will amble over while they're talking to Havon, because he's not a kid person.
Right.
I assume you guys are talking to him, right?
Yeah, and I guess we ask him what he thinks about Do.
Can I go in the house and sleep?
Yeah, you totally can. So
I'm just gonna pick one of the cots that the kids were leaving empty.
You're short enough.
yeah, oh God.
Bam!
There are definitely plenty of beds. You could tell there is a lot of beds set up in this manner for various children and so forth. As you kind of pull Haven aside, he as you do ask about Do, and he kind of looks at you. He showed up not too long ago. Like the other refugees, he seems pretty odd sometimes, in particular about his journal, and he doesn't like it when anyone goes near his books. But other than that, he's been making sure everything's been running pretty cleanly. He has his few favorites. Doesn't let anyone else down into the cellars.
Are there other adults here, like helpers as well as him? As well as Do?
This, he thinks about it for a bit.
You're that's what you're looking into too.
No, I was about to try it.
Oh, tell Benny what up.
What's up, Benny? Everybody says what's up.
Benito!
What's up, Eddie?
Benito love! So, as he sits there and thinks, this Grav, but he's harmless. And you know that, yeah, he's the extra special touch in the head guy who's really good at crafting equipment.
Do any of that? Does he make a big deal out of any of them touching his journal, or does he share with them anything?
Grav can't read, but for the others, he seems to talk to Gunther and Marcelina a lot. They seem to be the ones more responsible for organizing things down in the cellar. With various food and all. He doesn't want the children getting too picky or spoiling their supper most of the time, he says.
Well, as of right now, all three of them are possibly, until proven otherwise, in cahoots.
The cahoots.
What?
Where does he keep his books?
There's
Do
one.
we try to talk to him, or do we just wait for... Oh, that was character. Go ahead.
There's one book he keeps on his person at all times. He doesn't let anyone touch it ever. From what I've seen. There's another one that he usually keeps in his foot locker in the manor.
My kingdom for a road.
And none of you are...
Oh, we don't.
That's awesome. Oh, wait, I got it.
Sleight of hand?
Her owner.
Ooh. Why's it gotta be the tiefling though? That's racist.
No, because she tried to steal Jen's stuff. Your kingdom for a road.
Yeah.
Let's get Jen on that.
Oh.
Jen, drop all 19 on her. Do it.
Oh yeah, drop them sweet charisma paladin smiles on her face.
On
I see it, but I'm doing a little dance now.
We
Oh,
need
well,
to see what's in those books.
We'll sick the Wonder Twins on her.
Wait, but who am I spitting bars to?
The lady that stole your wallet.
The shop owner.
She's
So
not
she can.
here.
No, but we're gonna go
No.
get her.
Oh.
Tomorrow when we go
We're
into
gonna
town.
go. Yeah, I
Go
guess
get
we
her.
go get her and
Fine.
tell Emperor Zhang, or Emperor Zhang,
Emperor Cusco,
Guard.
please.
Commander Zhang,
Why do I have 17 charisma?
and she also took a liking to you, so we got to see what's in those damn books.
Alright.
Get some rest
fine.
first.
Sounds like he's hiding something, so.
I don't know if I want to flirt with anybody, but sure. Thalos, you and your 10 charisma, go for it.
No. We saw how that went last time. Look, you have the power. You should use it.
It's bigger than us.
It's only 17. She has 14. Wait. We could get range. She does have 14.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
but you have 17.
I'm 16 though.
I've got a -8.
Oh my
Negative
god.
on
No,
charisma?
I've got an 8, which is a -1.
Oh god.
Yeah, I've got a -1.
I got a +3. Come on, guys.
Yeah, so you, for the team.
Okay, you win.
I win. What am I winning?
You win D&D, didn't you hear?
Oh, fine. So if I successfully roll I am done for the rest of the sessions.
Well, no, but you win.
No.
You're not done ever. There is no.
You
There
get
is,
her to come pickpocket this dude's book.
yeah, and then we win.
Oh, so I get her to come in more ways than one?
Yeah.
If that's what you're into, sure.
Are you guys done talking to Havon?
Yeah. He doesn't know anything.
Okay. Then I just
This
want to
kid's got,
ask.
like, his head up his butt.
I just want to ask Nira while she's getting undressed, if she knows any other names, anybody else we should look out for, if she can put names to the faces that we saw yesterday, or if there's anybody else, like in town, that she knows that's a collaborator or anything like that. And I also say that if her information is good enough,
I'm more than willing to pay you if you give me something that can really help us. I know that's a motivator for you. Wink, wink, wonk, wink.
he says wink out loud while he's winking.
As she just kind of stares at you and just takes like one long sip from her stone flask. The ugly, hairy one that disappeared into the night.
Talos, wait, no, sorry. On your side.
Ouch.
Yes. He calls himself Balus.
Okay.
Quite partial to drink.
Oh,
Anyway.
she doesn't really know anything, does she?
Anyone
She
else?
isn't so bright, huh?
Yeah, no,
As-
just the one.
As for the one who disappeared with the body and probably all of the pay, he's a very weird and quirky one. Lives somewhere in the forest. Has many pets. Is a very strange one of dove swoop.
Dove swoop?
Yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And if you think of anything else, please come tell me.
As far as I know, that's about it. The other
All right.
weird little metatons that they had transporting carts and money before, I'm not sure where they came from. All I know is that they were small, creepy looking, and had a lot of money being transported.
Maybe ask where?
Do you know where it was headed?
Now, some of the knights were being paid with it. The others were, you could tell she actually thinks for a good minute. Actually, I know there was a few that went with dove swoop into the forest. I'm fairly sure the Lord didn't trust the armies that he was dealing with. He decided to probably hide some of his fortune out in the woods. If you find dove swoop, then maybe you'll be able to be lucky enough to pillage some of his hidden stashes. Other than that, the Lord seemed to have traded a few times for various works. Who made them, I'm not very sure. And at this point, it does occur to you that she hasn't seen Grav yet. But there was a great deal of fresh equipment being traded to them. I'm not sure where he kept it all.
Trying to think of any other questions. Ziri would think of.
Was there anything else
I'm
being
trying
transported besides the money and the weapons and supplies? It just like anything high valuable, the specific to someone, special treatment on a certain package.
You could tell that she thinks for a good minute, and you could tell she's probably thinking the hardest she has in a long time.
She said she didn't know where they came from, unfortunately.
There was a peculiar pack. Was trading those short, creepy little creatures. Traded some of them while they were still in shackles over to the soldiers, and then gave a weird chest to the old man. I remember having to carry him back here at one point when he was extremely tired, because holding on to it exhausted him, but he refused to let it go.
You brought the chest here.
Yes.
Where? Downstairs in the basement, perhaps?
I assume that's where he went. Generally, I wasn't allowed beyond the entrance, as she points towards the little crossroads up here. He didn't go directly into the buildings. He went around back. The only
Which
ones
side does she point to when she says around back? Like which way?
Towards Grav, and then towards the back of the manor where the farm is and the fruit cellar.
Got it.
Ooh, okay.
Got it.
But nonetheless,
So we don't just pocket the book. We have to, like, distract him.
Mm-hmm.
the only
Well-
one that the only two that I knew that he seemingly trusted the most while here was Delfsroot and Balus. I think it's more or less Balus was not really working for coin, he was more or less working for drink. Easy to keep such a stinking vagrant in control.
Yeah. For men like that, though, everyone has a use. Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
And I flip her 10 copper. A single silver coin. But like in quantity, so it's better.
You can actually see she smiles a little bit and jingles and kind of stashes it away in her pouch.
For your trouble.
And then I go back to over here to everybody, and I'm like,
Hey, so I know we were gonna have some time on the watch tonight, but I've got a plan. I think we should all go to the bedrooms and lay down and go to sleep and take that really long sleep that we were all talking about. But I've got an idea, and I think we might need Rain's help. And this is what we're gonna do.
whisper, whisper, whisper. We're gonna go to the fruit cellar and go around back and try and find where this chest is in the middle of the night when everybody's asleep, so we don't have to distract Dew, and so that nobody else will be around. And if it's not out there, then we gotta be super sneaky in the house. But I don't know about that.
We need a plan
if
B
it's-
if things go bad.
So I'm assuming he told us everything they talked
need a
about,
better
right?
Yes,
plan.
I say everything.
Okay.
I tell them everything that
If we cannot find outside, maybe we need to go downstairs. If we're gonna steal the book,
So are you guys gonna come wake
we
me
should
up?
also possibly.
Or am I like
distract
magically
him.
awakened?
We're gonna. Oh well, technically we're actually
We're
having.
gonna
this
go in
conversation.
and like fill you in.
Yeah, we want to flesh stuff out, and then actually we should go in and because we're deciding plans. Do we have our own room in the house?
Currently, no. Dew does, though. He actually has a locked room.
So wait, where did he? I thought he said he was
Shade.
going to give us a place to stay. Like he was going to make us the thing to stay for the night. Or is that not? Or am I imagining things?
For that, you're not imagining. Where Rain is actually currently staying amongst the many open cots is
Ah, so there's a bunch of kids. Oh, got it. Okay. So then, in that case, I'll be like,
Well, keep talking. I'm gonna go get Rain, because they should be here when, we're deciding this. Havon, you should really be in bed. It's getting late. Okay. And at the day, at the dawn. Hey, Rain, we should get out of here. Wake up. Drunk ass. Get out of bed.
No.
Come on, we're talking stuff. Come on.
drags you bodily out of bed.
No.
It's good. That's good role play. I can tell you have a lot of practice.
You can verify that with Alex, really, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get up right now. I'm tired.
You can go to bed in
Boy,
a
we've
minute.
got
Come on.
stuff.
Inconsiderate bastard. Fine. What's going on?
We tell you everything that has happened so far.
What do you think of the and also, your brother was talking, actually.
Okay. Speak, brother.
You were saying
Speak,
something.
brother.
You were just saying something. Oh, who was talking?
Oh, it was Ramus. Pretty sure I lost my train of thought, but something.
Well,
Oh, backup plan. Oh, because we're gonna go check it out. I'll basically tell everyone that if we don't, all right, RP time. If that does not work,
brother, where'd you go?
we use distraction to not only get the book, but to see what's
Then you went to go
downstairs,
take a
maybe
shit.
in the locked room. We have to find a way to keep him away.
I think Dude
I'm-
was too much of an issue.
What?
The distracting Jew won't be too much of an issue tonight if Rain's willing to for him a chance to pray.
Oh, we're gonna distract him tonight too.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, say
So
that
that's
again.
the plan. I thought that was the plan. I thought we were gonna try to distract him tonight.
Oh, I thought
Well, tonight we
was-
might not
we were
need to
gonna-
distract him because we're gonna check outside and see if we can get in, and then if we need to, and then tomorrow night after we went into town, we could try in the house because we'll already be in there
Okay.
instead
I'm
of
just gonna
sneaking
check this
out to
first,
sneak
though.
back in, you know. So like early morning, everybody's doing stuff.
I could probably, come up with some way to jimmy the door locked on his room.
Okay.
Is
What
the,
time are we trying
the-
to do this? Like at dawn?
is the cellar
Before
like
dawn?
Like 3 a.m. I imagine.
Witching hour.
Yeah, like the dead of night. Deep REM
Okay.
sleep for everybody else.
is the way to the
Alright.
cellar like through his room, or is it just
no, it's out back.
What's
It's
the
actually-
majority?
out back?
Yeah, it's
What's the vote right now?
Well, we're kind of deciding whether or not we need to do something to incapacitate him or distract him, or if we should just go for it and just trust our natural stealth. Like Zuri,
Me, I'm pretty stealthy. I can, I'm light on my feet. They're
You're not.
talons? I'm light on my claws.
No, you're
I
not.
think. Yes, I am. I have a +5 stealth. Fuck you.
Does that include picking
Wow, you took
pockets?
that personal, chicken. Shit.
I'm good at few things. Stop it.
Include
Okay.
picking pockets?
I say we should not trust our own stealth abilities. I think we should KO him, and
He's
Yeah,
just
we
an old
do.
man. We can't hurt him.
does anyone have any sleeping potions? Some shit like that.
You're a spellcaster. Can you cast sleep?
I'm trying to like go through my spells now.
Unfortunately, clerics do not have sleep.
Damn.
Sad. They should.
I mean, I can.
But I will say, just
Do we all need to go to look? I mean,
Well,
if we're
you
gonna
want
do it
to
at
you
3
want to split
a.m.
up?
I don't know.
Never split the
I will say the
party.
fruit cellar is outside between the first and the second wall, so it's actually outside the house.
Yeah. So at least for this, I feel like we don't need to distract him.
So are we going into the woods first or into the cellar?
Let's go to the cellar, and then we can scout out the woods, and that'll be like the start of the day, right?
Okay.
If you do the cellar every
Like
day,
an early morning.
Does that make sense? And then we're gonna go into town and
Yeah.
talk to the two people. And then maybe
And then we go back and try and get into
Grav
the
will
room.
have some stuff for us. Some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry about that, guys. I just want to make sure. So right now we've just gotten back, and it's probably about morning time, right?
It's getting close to that, yeah.
Is our health
Okay,
at
alright,
full?
so
Is there a what?
our health at
It
full.
says at full bar yet.
For that, no, because you
No, we have to
not
have
taken a
both.
long rest yet.
Damn.
It's only been a couple minutes. So we'd have to go and sleep all day, and then at night.
My question
Unless
is
we
this.
just go do our thing and then do
We
the
could go
everything
into
during
town
the day.
now, weak as shit, or we could take a short rest now, just an hour, and we could use hit dice and stuff, and then go
Almost-
into town.
If you do
What's
a short
considered
rest, you
a
can
lo-
spend hit dice to heal up.
Yeah.
Considered a long rest. Like, is it 6 hours or more, or
6 hours of sleep and 2 hours of light activity.
Yeah, so basically
Okay.
8 hours total. Short rest would just be an hour.
if it's almost sun up, then it's probably like what, 5, 6 a.m. Why don't we sleep until about 2 or 3 p.m. Go into town, speak with Jang, talk to the tiefling about what we might need to, come back at the beginning of the evening, and then when the time is right, we'll go down into the cellar.
And we could get her help planning the heist because she's sneaky and stuff. Okay, that's better.
What do you think?
That's better, actually. That's good.
But what about the woods? I guess when we go into the cellar, she would be distracting him to take the book from him.
With any luck, she should just be able to take the book from him without the need for distraction. If she's any good at the road.
Yeah, that's the hope.
True.
That she'll be able to sneak in while we're doing that.
But what about his room? He literally, well, I wouldn't say he literally, he has the only locked door. Does that seem concerning?
Oh, why don't we go into town? When we go into town this afternoon, we'll bring her back with us, and then we'll sort of like have a conversation with him, see if she can sneak into his room at that point.
We can also distract him more than once. Like I could go talk to him, and you could take her to look at the door and stuff.
If she's gonna get the book, do you think she could get the keys too?
Anything's possible, for the right amount. She's probably gonna charge money for this though, even if she will do it. Which we're hinging a lot that we can convince her to steal something for us. People that she already stole from.
I'm fairly sure that the pretty boy can convince her.
She already passed her audition.
Practice that smile.
Alright, let's take a short rest then.
So you settle down, and eventually there is a point where you do hear a soft humming from outside, and those who do take a look, you do realize pretty quickly that it's just Nira, just kind of like in a sense of boredom, staring at the yard before she herself finally goes to drift off to sleep, just leaning against the stone wall. At which, yes, you can spend some hit dice since it's been a short rest to heal up. At which,
What would I? Oh, here we go.
Ow.
How much of a rest do we need to get our spells back?
It depends on what you are. Unless you're a wizard, I believe it's a long rest.
yeah, if you would need to be a wizard with arcane recovery, so you need a long rest to get your full listing of spells.
I'm taking a long rest at 2 p.m.
Wait, where do I click for that hit dice thing?
Underneath temporary hit dice next to death save, middle column. It'll probably say
got it.
3, and it'll have like 3d10 probably above it.
And you could spend as many hit dice as you have.
Are we doing a long rest then?
No, we're not.
This is a short rest. You can use as many hit dice as you want in a short rest. It's just that a long rest it automatically refreshes your health and fills up your dice.
So basically, I won with that one.
Yeah.
So you get 13
So I
HP
can-
back.
Yeah.
And you can keep rolling as many times as you want.
Yeah, as long
Until you're out.
Yeah.
So like I used 2, so I only have 1 left.
Yeah, because
Because we're all level 3.
you have hit dice equal to your level. So you would have 3 hit dice total.
So I am meditating. I pull out the incense censer that I have. I pray if there are any with the children, and if any of them want to pray with me, I pray to my God. And I invite Jin and Rain if they want to come pray, even though they have different gods.
No, we have the same god, but
You worship Ashur?
where did I put down?
Did you guys actually choose gods?
Yeah, I remember we chose one. I
Like on.
don't think I forgot to put it down. Oh,
you
Nero.
choose Nero?
Nero.
Oh.
Chose Nero.
Mm.
So, I'm trying to understand why we're hitting the hit right now.
Because we're resting. So we're taking what's called a short rest. So to heal up,
What is a hit dice? What is it?
a hit dice, so
It's basically a spare HP pool. Like, you have so many hit dice to your level, so you have 3. And whenever you roll that in short rests, that's how much you heal up without having to lay down for a full sleep.
Oh,
it's the same dice that you roll when you get new HP on a level. It's the same thing, but because you are that level, you have like this ability to regain that much hit points.
okay. So I just click it.
Yeah, the word that says hit dice.
There you go.
So then you gain 10 back on that one. You have 2 left.
Oh,
And
I
you can
keep
spend as
going?
many as you want, as long as you have them to spare.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
So you can spend
How
all
do
3
I-
if you want.
okay.
There you go. So you get 20 HP back.
How do I change the number?
You click it.
So you click on your token, or on the page itself, and you can scroll it up or down, or manually just change it with the plus 20 to your max, which I believe would push you over or out there to 30.
Oh, thank you. Okay, never mind. Carry on.
What's
Which
up?
You would be at your max of 24 then.
Well, I was gonna ask, when you click on your token, what are the 3 circles up top? What's the red and green and blue?
Green is HP, blue is your AC, and the red is left for open slots, like if you have an ability or so, which right now you currently don't.
Okay.
What's this little icon on me? Am I still... I believe that was a bless. Am I still blessed?
For that,
Bless you.
You're no longer blessed. Those were blessings. So for that, you can click on your token. It's the weird middle bubble, and you can actually select various icons just as reminders for, the.
Wait, so
dead
why
turn.
did my let's go up to 30 and then go back down to 24?
Well, because you have a max of 24, I believe.
Yeah, you have a max of 24 HP.
Oh, so I shouldn't have rolled that 3rd one then.
So just discount it. Say you didn't spend it.
Okay.
Alright. It's easy enough.
Yeah.
Much
Okay,
to
I understood it all.
So, as you do praying, Fakazuri, Darme, Havan's little sister, actually comes over and has her own little meditation and prayer session beside you. even though it's Elvish in her own way, obviously from her family that taught her briefly before getting separated. You can tell that she at least trusts you, especially since you were amongst the group with her brother who went out to protect everyone at the wall.
Aw. Adorable.
Why was that so patronizing, though?
It wasn't.
Oh, never mind.
So, as it gets fairly late in the early morning, still very dark out. I would imagine Yuzuri is going to skirt out to the cellar.
Yes. Let's get on up out of here. Or did we decide we were gonna go to town first before everything?
You said we were going to go to town first, right?
Yeah. So then.
Rest until the afternoon.
Yeah. So this would be the early morning.
Right.
So if you were going to do that, then.
All right. Then what should I roll a stealth to do that?
Yes, roll me a stealth as you kind of creep around back to the fruit cellar.
Yeah, I very casually walk around, have a quick conversation with Grav, and then look around, make sure nobody's watching, and I'm gone.
All right. So you quickly zip around. You have a quaint little quick convo with the very simple and sweet Grav, as he kind of points to the armor set that's been completed for Jin's order.
Wow. I express very sincere congratulations, because that's dope.
Wait, what did I do?
Grav completed a set of armor for somebody that I know and enjoy the presence of.
So, as you skirt back around, you don't see anyone out there. You can see there's quite a few footprints running back and forth, especially with the small farm out back and the large doors. You can see the chain there, and you make sure to wrap it up tight before you lift it up and slowly creep down before letting it close softly behind you, so you don't have to flop it out and make too much noise.
Make a big rattly noise, yeah. Please no.
So, pop you down into the fruit cellar and flip you over to there, as it's a little bit dark. I would imagine you have a form of light that you can use, which there are various lanterns and such at the edge.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, is he going out into the woods?
No, I'm going down to the cellar to check out.
Just you?
I thought people were gonna come with me if they felt sneaky.
Which would anyone else sneak out with Ziri then?
Was anyone wanting to come with?
I have like a 1 for stealth, so probably not me.
Cricket.
I'll rest.
Mike.
Sorry.
My kingdom for a rogue.
Zuri, any good? Zuri, you're pretty good.
I guess just me.
So you strike up the lantern just so you can see it a little easier.
Mm-hmm. I would like to make a perception. I want to listen, see if I hear anything, anybody moving down here, any breathing of any kind. Am I alone? Oh, fuck.
For that?
Do I have inspiration? Can I use inspiration?
You actually do hear the crackles of a torch that are constantly going. You can see it not too far to your south, past some of the crates and boxes. You can smell a very strange mixture of coal, fruit, meats, wine, beer, and other such things. Especially immediately next to you is crates of food and a huge crate of wine, beer, and so forth.
Okay.
You do actually hear as well snoring.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Ooh, just one person?
Oh, boy. Okay. very carefully and quietly,
Be a ninja.
step by careful step, moving in. Fuck, this is very nerve-wracking.
So as you do come out into the open expanse, you can see across the way.
What do these actually look like chests?
Yes, they look like
I can't
full
see anything 'cause
on
I'm not
Locke's
down there.
chest. Yeah,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Did I get a description of the chest from?
The description of the chest, unfortunately not. She just said a chest.
Vague. Oh, fuck. Okay.
But as you keep going in that direction, you can hear the snoring getting a little bit louder.
Do I spy a foot poking out?
Over there, you can actually see there's a few open bottles and what looks like a man kind of just laid out on top of the crates there.
What kind of man are we talking? What's he wearing? Like just clothes? Has he got like armor on? Does he look like a ruffian?
For that, it's raggedy hide clothes, just like a couple furs to keep warm. You can see there's just like a blanket just very aloofly kind of like placed over his legs. Dirt is all over his boots.
Oh, I can't hurt this guy.
Is that our monk? Or is that just a dude?
Oh, yeah. Do I recognize him? Is it the guy from the battle?
For that, it's definitely him. He has the same shaggy hair, the long, grody beard. You can see he had probably like 2 or 3 beers because the bottles are just on the crates and all over the floor, and he's just laying there
Slit
snoring.
his fucking throat.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I reach into my pocket and I pull out. I reach into 2 pockets actually. I put one hand in one pocket and one hand in another pocket.
Alright.
And with one hand I pull out the dagger that I got from my temple. It has the symbol of Ashur carved into the blade. And with the other pocket, I pull one of the vials of poison that I got from the giant spiders.
Alright, so
And
grease up your blade, and you can see that venom is coating it nasally and dripping all around it.
I very, very carefully and quietly walk over.
Roll me a
And a
stealth
position-
as you get closer.
Oh, fuck.
To train for.
No!
Wait, would he roll advantage because the dude's sleeping?
Don't.
For that, I actually have that. There is a percentage, which unfortunately I cannot tell you. But
Oh, no.
as you
Oh,
get
no.
closer, it's just. Oh, hold on. Let me clear that old roster.
Oh,
As you get up to him,
fuck,
his
there he
eyes open, and he looks at you, and then it's just immediately like quickly like trying to grab whatever seems to be in his coat as you go to fight him as well. So
Fuck.
roll initiative.
Oh, this is poor. This
Oh,
is
no.
bad. Oh, this is bad and poor and bad. Oh well.
Do
at
you
least-
want to like negotiate your way out of it?
Well, I'm gonna try a free action to talk to him at first, but I don't think it's gonna work.
You should have waited till the morning.
It is morning.
Well, you should have waited till it wasn't just you.
Truth. Alright, what does this poison actually do? You gave me the actual one.
Dog fight.
Oh, let's see if I can't find it.
Constitution taking 3d6 poison damage.
Of course, I can't find it.
He really likes to drink, don't forget.
I'll poison it! I'll poison it all!
You could have. You could have.
I can't believe he goes from asleep to hitting me faster than I can take a step. This is bullshit.
Kind of.
It is, but unfortunately, it's just the 5e rule.
No, it is, and it's how it goes. I probably kicked a bottle. Is probably what happened.
Can you like negotiate for more drink with him?
Man, I wish I could find where. I'll worry about it later. Shoot, dude.
I mean, we're not there, but can we get like a sneak peek of what's going on?
Here, I'll throw down a light.
That's it.
Kill the light, but then I can't see either. I don't have dark vision.
Oh no? Oh, sorry, never mind.
Can everyone see that? At the top
No.
right.
You can't tell which way you came from.
I know which way I came from.
So yeah, kill the lights and dip unless you want to fight them alone.
Well,
You got this.
like on one hand, this is where I excel, right? A lightly armored enemy. I'm prepared. I have my key. I just took a nap. Like theoretically, I should excel here. In reality, I'm about to be handed my own ass.
Yeah, because you forget none of us could hit him.
Yeah, I roll bad. Right as he stands up, I want to say, wait. Right as he stands up.
Alright, so he'll ready in action. As he does stand up, and he whips out this weird looking dagger that kind of like polymorphs into a short sword.
Look!
You could
We
just
don't
see he is like
have to
a
do
wild
this.
look in his eyes, like
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. That's the honest truth. Look, I just want a look in that there chest, and I figured you might stop me. However, I can pay you in a lot of money and booze to, look the other way, as it were. What, I'm just one man of the drink to another.
roll deception. Disadvantage. Because you currently have a dagger in your fucking hand.
I would just like to say.
I didn't say I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't lie to him. None of what I said was a lie, by the way. I very specifically didn't lie to him.
Wouldn't that be more?
I'm just saying. I adhere to the DM, but I did not lie to him.
Still bald-faced, like didn't want to startle you. You were sneaking up with a venomous dagger.
No, I didn't want to startle him. I wanted to kill him in his sleep. I didn't want to startle him at all.
Does he know they have a venomous dagger?
He just sees a dagger.
He's drunk. He can't see anything.
But he'll just take one shot at you, and then it'll be your turn because he had a ready action to swing on you.
Understandable.
Which he's just going to actually try and just like swing down and try and kick you in the fucking head.
No, please.
Which will miss as he stumbling a little bit, swings his leg at your face. You just quickly duck back. And he poises himself and gets ready.
This is the moment of truth here. This is where I can't.
Oh man.
Zuri can't run from another fight. Like I built that into his character. He can't run again. He hated that he did the first time. I gotta fight this dude.
But would he be smart enough to know what a smart fight is not?
Let noise, man. You got this.
Yeah, no, he knows that this is probably a really bad idea.
Is he the type of character who would do that who would take that bad idea and still roll with it?
Well, all right. So what I'm sitting here looking at one of his ideals which is I kill monsters to make the world a safer place and to exorcise my own demons. This is like his demon staring him in the face, right? This is someone that is connected to people that had a hand in the death of his monastery. This is like something. But like, this is a dangerous guy near the kids already, right? Like, I don't. Oh God. All right. Evens, I'm a run. Odds, this fool's gonna get a dagger to the neck.
I was gonna say, it's probably easier to get the kids away from them when it's just this dude than, I don't know, kill him. But listen, whatever your character goes for.
I just don't know. I feel like
we did get our asses handed to us.
all right, let me
Not
try
that long
something.
ago.
Let me try. I have a half measure. I swing at him with the dagger. 24.
That definitely hits. Jesus.
5, and then I need a DC 11 con saving throw to avoid poison from you asked me to use the stats for serpent's venom, right?
Correct. Which he'll make it with an 18.
Okay, so then he takes half of 3d6. So he's gonna take 5 more. And then Zuri's gonna be like, okay, bye! And use a key point to, Step of the Wind and disengage. And now I'm going to fly! And I fly like a bird. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and I'm out of the cave, and I'm gone! I'm out of the cellar.
Nice.
Well played, you. Very well played.
I came up with a half measure. We got it. We got there.
Wow.
Is the poison like a seeping poison, or is it just the 5 damage and that's it? Like poison damage.
Poison is no longer a condition in 5e, right?
You can be poisoned, which would make you have disadvantage, but since he made it, he wouldn't be poisoned.
But
he
it
still
doesn't
takes
do,
the
like-
damage.
Yeah.
But
He would've had
it's
to
not
fail the
like.
fate. He's
Yeah.
not
Oh, okay.
debilitated
Alright.
now.
Yeah.
He would have, yeah.
So he takes like flat damage and that's it.
Unfortunately.
Alrighty.
His
So-
liver's too strong. Poison already.
He's already
He
poisoned
drinks the real
himself to
cheap
death.
stuff.
Yeah, so I fly very, very quickly over to, like, I'm dashing on my every turn to get to the party. I'm like,
There's a problem. The drunk guy, he was downstairs, and I woke him up. I didn't mean to, and he tried to kick me, and then I stabbed him in the side with the poison, and he's probably coming right now. We need to do something.
Then
Just not this
So-
skip.
As you are flying over, you just quickly run over to the party, right?
yeah, I mean, I'll come straight out of the cave, and then instead of, like, walking around, I fly directly over the wall then just over the like, straight line, shortest distance to the party. So I imagine I come probably in, like, this line over the house.
So you quickly head up there. You start telling this Nira just kind of like you hear loud snoring coming from her. She's just kind of like doesn't even hear any of this. You wake up everyone else and tell them that. So immediately everyone else kind of just wakes up. Let's see, Heaven would be asleep in the main manor with his making sure his sister's safe, and so yeah, you all wake up to Ziri kind of like panicked and telling you that
Hey, problems. Big problems. Drunk guy. Stab, stab.
whoops.
Where are we going?
Ramus wakes up and pulls out a knife. He's ready.
I pull out the crossbow.
Not from under your pillow. It's just in your hand suddenly.
I like video game weapon change it.
Okay, you just lean up and it's just like that extra hand comes out and hands it to you.
So, ideas?
Show us where, Ziri. Take us now.
Alright. So I assume everyone goes with Ziri as he leads the way.
Yeah.
Well, let's wake up Nira and tell her to just keep an eye on the orphanage and make sure no one sneaks in while we're gone.
So you give her a quick shake and you tell her that. And, Elaine stands back up and picks up the sword and meanders over in between the van, kind of watches the door, a little hazed, but as you quickly make your way to the under tunnels.
Still can't see.
Yeah. Double close.
Oh, there we go.
Alright.
Got dark vision, so I can lead if need be.
I have dark vision, so can I, use that?
There's torches.
It should also automatically, if assuming you're using dynamic lighting, should automatically be filtered in.
It does. Which
Yeah.
should be there already. Let me adjust it.
So, Rain, anything that you can see on your screen, your character can actually see.
Okay. Sounds bueno.
So, quickly running back around, race down the steps. As you can see, the fruit cellar door is thrown wide open, and there's a fresh couple prints running off in the other direction from it.
Track those prints.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me a nature, just to try and track them down.
Can I use survival for that or no?
I believe
yes,
that
you
is
can.
a survival. Yeah. Just step on, please.
I'm a fucking blood
Nice.
hunter, dude.
Good shit.
I hunt people down.
So,
With their blood.
for that, you can tell this man very quickly abandoned the cellar, and at breakneck speed, like you saw before, as he moved almost unnaturally. Raced
I'm
up-
sorry.
What?
So you're telling me, I woke this man up. He tried to kick me, missed. I stabbed him, then I ran, and then he ran.
Yep.
And that was the fight that we.
you woke up a fucking drunk hobo, and he just like deuces.
I'm glad all monks are the same. I'm glad all monks are the same.
But
Can I explore?
yes, you can. But you do see there is a section
Are
of the
all
wall.
the chests locked?
Just in brief description of when you check the tracks, you see that it got up to a wall in which you actually see a part of the stone wall kind of thins out a bit, where there is a secret entrance towards the back, which makes it easier to move things in and out.
Oh, what?
But
I
as you
suggest we take these chests and make sure that entrance isn't usable anymore.
as you check all these various chests, you could see there's various pieces of equipment, leather, plate, swords, shields, all laid out. More crates that have various weapons ready and laid out as well. You can see a few other sections as well, especially near where you are, Thalos. That is more of just the manor stuff that's just kind of been stored down here. Extra chairs, bed linens, and sheets. They're all crated up and packaged properly to be stored away.
Anything in the chests that are like unique, or is it all just like regular soldier gear, basically?
What's this
Arms
blue
and
stuff
armor.
back here?
For the majority of that, and I'll tell you just in a second, for the majority of it, it seems like regular gear. like everyday stuff, but it seems almost like in
Oh, blue?
mass protection. As for the blue stuff, Rain,
Oh, the blue stuff.
go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
Like right now?
Ooh, can I?
You can as well if you come over to check out.
Is it water?
Wow. That's supposed to be a better stat, but guess not.
That's some like shiny shit.
So it is extraordinary. Thankfully, it's extraordinarily easy. As you all
Water.
do recognize this as Residium.
You're blessed. Bless you.
But these 4 barrels that are filled to the brim with this strange blue crystalline ore is the...
What is it called? Residium?
Yes, Residium. These are the core components. These are solidified magic ore.
Oh shit.
This is basically what would be used. Each piece of ore is the equivalent of 1 gold coin in trade.
Oh
And
shit.
you know that these are used to enchant and imbue items to be magical with different properties.
Oh.
Can I get
So,
my magic mic on and
Ramus-
start like mining these in a sexy montage?
Yo, we got a James Cameron Avatar situation up on here. The mother tree is on top of the unobtainium. Like, we gotta move.
Ramus stuffs a bunch in his pocket and is like,
Are we not touching?
maybe we can sell what else we can use.
Zeri walks over and says,
Hi, don't forget, I got this backpack, remember? Fill this shit up!
how
so-
how much weight can a haversack hold again?
Fucking Zeri
It's like-
sounding like El Cap.
For the handy haversack, I believe it's up to...
It's broken
I
per
was gonna say,
pocket. It's broken up per
Didn't
pocket.
you have
right?
Hermione's fucking bag?
Yeah, the handy haversack.
Yeah, I think it was 100 per pocket, and I think there's 5 there, so like 500 pounds total. So if you already have some stuff kind of like stored away in it, I would imagine you could probably get like 400 pounds of ore.
I don't think I have anything in it because I have the handy haversack on like next to my regular backpack, which has most of my stuff in it.
It's 4 bins.
Yeah, 4 bins. 4 bins of
Let's see.
consolidated
So,
ore.
Can we fit 2 of them in the bag, or the amount of 2 of them in the bag, and sell the rest?
For them, entirely, you could probably get 2 in the bag, and then the other 2 would probably break its limit, because that would be pretty much the equivalent of like 1 ton of residium sitting there.
Alright. I say maybe 1 or 2 of these, and then the other 2 plus the armor take back to Commander Zhang. Since they said they didn't have enough,
So
and we gotta get
we
him
taking
to
it,
help us
or-
anyway.
We're gonna take a bunch of it. Yes. And what
Ramus
about
still
the?
has his in his pockets, by the way.
What about
but
these chests
Helping
over?
put in the bag.
Are there so none of the chests have any that we've seen so far that are just kind of out? None of them have been locked, and none of them have had anything particularly interesting?
None of them have been locked. There is 1 empty metal chest that's not
This
as
one.
big as the others, and you can tell it would definitely be a lot harder for anyone to really carry around. It's been thoroughly emptied out.
Can
On the racks to the left of you looks like various alchemical supplies. You can actually see that on the shelf itself there is 8 completed health potions.
Oh shit.
Hey, guys! People who fight in the front, you wanna grab some of these? There are, 7 health potions here that I found.
So Ramus takes 1.
Yoink.
Those will take.
I
I'll
already
take-
have 1, don't I? Or did I
I'll take 3.
give it up? Or is that the one I gave away?
Are they just regular health potions?
Yes, they're just regular. It's
Yeah,
2d4 plus 2. It
Is
was
this
the
water?
regulars.
Here, right behind.
I'm trying to find equipment.
For that,
Oh.
yes, it is water. It's a little mucky. You can tell why there probably was a table there, or maybe it was like a well that they were using to trickle in for the alchemy supplies, but then probably transitioned it somewhere else.
My last and final question is, what's up with this, like, weird little passage that leads to green gas?
So, as you do kind of mosey on up to here, you can smell this horrible stench.
No.
It's like festering mold and rot.
Oh.
You can see that the torch that's there is constantly burning away the kind of like green mist that occasionally drifts through the bars.
Gross.
You do hear what sounds like the echo of almost kind of like someone, digging through stone, and the occasional like whimper.
Is this like a gate that I could not get through?
For that, as you go up to the gate, quickly just tug on it. It's open.
Oh. I don't want to go into the gas.
Then don't.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Does anybody breathe? I don't know. Is anyone good with gas? Does anyone really have really heinous farts or something? And they've got you're just used to it? I don't know.
Not really.
Would you be
not
able
till,
to
level
discern
15.
things like that with some type of background in science?
But you do see another brief mist of the gas seeping through, and it just immediately burns away and clears up the spot again as it gets near the torch.
Oh.
Torches to burn off the gas.
So, is it a regular fire torch?
Yeah, it's probably not a lantern, right? Like what I was carrying.
For this one, it's a metal torch. And
No, but it's just regular fire.
yeah, it's just regular open fire.
Alright, so Ramus lights his sword
Oh.
Oh, smart.
So you light up
and
your
kind
sword.
of puts it out ahead of him
It actually starts
towards the gas.
dissipating
One
the
of the better
gas
torches.
entirely.
And move forward.
Oh, dank.
So just
I grab the torch off one of the torches off the wall, and I follow Ramus into the room.
Hey, Jin, do you mind bringing up the rear, making sure no one comes in behind us?
Gotcha, buddy.
I personally think we should all probably go. Everybody grab a torch.
Let's just keep eyes on both ways, ahead of us and behind us.
I check the skeleton here.
everyone stop there. So, as you do check the skeleton, and as Ramus gets there,
Oh, Ramus, you done did it now.
well, it's you too, Ziri.
Oh no, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
As you reach out and touch the skeleton, kind of disturb the various mushroom piles, you could
Oh, the
see
spores. Oh, why didn't I think of it? Oh!
as they kind of cry out, and then more kind of come off of the wall on the other side since the gas has been cleared and as something is disturbed.
Damn it.
The flood! We've awakened the flood.
And those initiatives as mushrooms come to life. You know I had to do it to you.
Talos, what's your dex?
You got me by a good mile.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
They're not allowed to roll good. Stop that.
Let's say we rolled really well, and then
I don't know if I... Well, yeah.
It's just
Shit, how many are there?
Alrighty.
Are there two off screen?
For that, there was other ones that had awoken towards the other
God
side.
damn it. Alright, here we go killing again.
Oh boy.
Are our spell slots full again, or no?
No,
Only
unfortunately, because it was
rest
only a
slots.
short rest.
I don't remember. how
Well,
many
everybody
spell
has
slots
a
I had.
potion, don't they?
Yeah, but it doesn't give you spell slots.
No, but if somebody gets hurt, we have potion.
Alrighty. This boy. He's gonna go exploring. He'll end up finding a ring.
I could use a big, strong paladin right about now.
Well, somebody told me to cover the rear.
Which he's gonna try and stab into her with very weird mushroom bits as the fungus grows out. It seems to have been embedded with pieces of rock as self-defense.
Horrible.
Which it'll manage to strike you, Rain, with a 21, so it will end up doing 2 damage. As it quickly comes around, just right into your side hip. As it just catches a little bit of an opening in your armor.
Surprising that it hit a 19 AC.
This is 21 to hit. It's a good roll.
Shit, dog.
This boy, seeing how the gate is open, comes to greet Thalos. He's gonna try and give you a good old thorny slap, which he will hit with a 14. And he'll do, as he quickly comes around, dives at you, just latches onto your leg, and starts ripping parts of your leg. Does a nasty 7 piercing.
Alright.
This boy, especially since you reached out for what's his property, he's gonna try and smack your hands, Yuri.
No, I like my hands. Took care of my
He'll miss horribly as he slaps the bone instead. Slaps the bone right out of you. Alice, you've been assaulted by fungus.
Get it.
Fungus. Alright,
Shave it all.
I leap up and I spear chop right into this hole.
Aiming down at the 1 foot stature creature. Very nice. That will definitely hit as you slam your spear down into this boy. With just a gut of, and you see this burst of spores come out. Do you have an open flame with you?
I do in one hand, yeah.
Alright, good. So, as you see it, before it reaches your face, you see the gas hit the flame, which burn off immediately.
Okay.
As you struck down into it, you could tell that the gas spores were immediately released upon violent decimation of these creatures.
I shout out, you need to use flame to defend yourselves. With my second two-hand weapon attack, I hurl the spear another time at the one at home range.
Good.
Tall.
Unfortunately, it just goes a little bit too wide and clips into the grate. Doesn't go fully through. It just kind of clatters there and leans up against the wall.
Okay, in that case, my last action, I'm just going to move in so we have advantage.
Alright. Quickly close in on the 1 foot little bourbon mushroom.
The one that hit him, did that kill it, or just he hit it and it exploded?
The one that he hit, you could tell decimated it, and upon its death, released the
Okay.
spores.
Alright, that's like a blind spot for me because of where he went.
So as you're looking at the other two that are fighting over the bones that you were trying to, touch, and you do see a few interesting pieces kind of laying there with it. You see what looks like a 4 foot tall mushroom tripod is kind of pulling away from the wall with long tendrils.
Oh. Yeah. Was there anything in the skeleton that I saw while I reached down? Anything cool?
For that, even though it slapped it out of your hand, you could see that there is definitely a bag, but what looks like a covered sword.
Well, I'm not gonna risk that, but I say dibs on whatever that is, and then I pull out my dragon dart. I'm gonna try and stab the one that just slapped me, the one right in front of me, with it. 16.
That will hit.
For a total of 6 minimum damage. 6 damage.
Alright, the one above
And
you
then-
or to your right?
The one above me.
Alright. So with that, immediately just you can see that the flame doesn't even let the gas spores get out, as the whole mushroom itself just bursts into flame.
Perfect. So, can I use my bonus action to attack with the torch?
For that, it would be an improvised weapon attack. But yes, you
Can I count it as an unarmed strike because I'm a monk? Like, can I, because I'm like good with that kind of stuff?
I'll
like,
let you roll the attack for it that way, but the damage will still have to be an improvised weapon.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, because I want. Then I'll sweep the flames at that one.
Which one?
The only other one next to me. So 22.
Alright, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh yeah. So it's, let me roll. So what was it? One, just a D4 straight, right?
D4 plus your strength. So if you don't have any strength mod, it would just be
D4 minus 1.
so that'd be 2.
Oh, okay, 2.
So you slap it, you see the sponge kind of like indent a little bit on the mushroom as it just like sits there like scratching away the burning pieces. You can see the top of the mushroom kind of like breaks in half.
Nice.
But it's still standing there and looks very angry now. As you see, it kind of turns around and almost like a grotesque humanoid, like you see the top half like lean back in this mushy, gnarled mouth with jagged rocks that's been put in place just open up.
Oh god. I hate it. I would like let it be known that I hate this.
The shroom boy. It's gonna turn around, sees Ramus, doesn't like the fact that it's clearing away its gas, it's gonna try and fucking swipe you. I will definitely miss. As it goes to smack you, it just smashes right into the armor. You can see the arm bend back a little before it flexes back out, and you can see there's no bones at all, just like sponged off you. Jin.
It's my go.
Somebody definitely was not at the computer.
I definitely was not. Alright, let's see. Where's that ruler?
This circle with the line coming out of it.
Alright. I am moving over here. Holy shit.
Go ahead. Come around the corner.
What kind of Fraggle Rock shit did I walk?
You see all these
Help!
various mushrooms, all 1 foot tall, some are just clawing and gnawing. You saw Thalos get assaulted by a horrible little 1 foot mushroom monster that had like rock claws, and you see these 4 foot tall ones with long, slimy tendrils like reaching out towards Ziri and Gramus.
Be careful, you hit it hard enough, it'll make you go blind.
Alright, so I'm gonna stab this one that I'm in front of.
Alright. Smack
There's
him.
no advantage on that, but I'm gonna smack the shit out of it. So,
Give you hairy palms.
Alright, that will definitely hit. So you just quickly cut down. Thankfully, Thalos has the torch, and then you see this gnarly green gas just quickly burst out of the corpse of this thing and gets burned away from the flames.
Thank you. My job here is that'll be 200 gold, please.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
No, it's not. You're still supposed to
You're
get
too
crit.
expensive.
Oh shit.
When I started becoming desirable. Hello, charisma.
Oh shit.
Alrighty. Would that be all you?
Yeah. There's nothing else I can do. Actually, no, I can't. I don't have those skill slots.
Alrighty. So, as this thing comes lumbering out towards you, Ramus, you can see these long, sickly vines just dripping with what looks almost like diseased liquid. Starts trying to reach out and wrap around you. We'll hit with a 25 as suddenly as it quickly launches these out almost at unnatural speed. Quickly smacks you with the power of these tendrils. And will do 11 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled by it. And so you are grappled and restrained. So you cannot move from it, and you'll have disadvantage on attacks until you are able to break free from it. As you can tell, it's starting to try and pull you towards hideous maw. This one is going to try and come up and claw at Jin's leg. And it will fail horribly. Jin, roll an attack. It does so horrible.
I'm gonna enjoy this one.
Alright, that definitely hits. Roll damage. So you
Die.
literally, as it comes by, you just lift up one leg, it like rolls on the ground, and you just stab it right through the center.
That's how I pictured it.
Alrighty. And then this boy, not too happy he already smacked it with a torch. He's gonna try and fucking slash at him with some little rock claws.
No.
He'll miss horribly. Alrighty. Ramus. You are
Can I
grappled
try
and-
to use my sword to my flaming sword to pry it off of me? Or it's like tentacles, can I cut those?
For that, you could attempt to escape it via athletics or acrobatics. Alright, so thankfully, as it's kind of like gripping onto you, you quickly swing your sword and kind of just glance it away as you fall back a little bit. Unfortunately, it does take your turn, but you can feel, thankfully, that you got away from it, as whatever sickly, diseased slime is on that was seeping into your skin. You're not sure how much longer you would have been able to withstand whatever disease or poison is on the tendrils itself. But you know that the taller ones are far more deadly than the little ones.
So that was like my main action.
Yes.
I guess I move away.
Alright.
Literally just like here. Yeah, that should be good for now.
As you do move away, you can see as he broke away from it, you can tell that it's
Fuck.
It's going to try and grab you one more time.
I completely forgot about that.
At which it will hit with a 19.
Oh, Jesus. Of course it will.
So as you're running away, one more will just kind of like snap to you. And it will do 12 bludgeoning as it just like wraps around your
Of
throat
course
and
it will.
yanks you to the ground.
Jesus.
Which I believe that will put you out of commission for the moment.
Damn, bro.
So all of
Ramus
you,
is at 0?
all of you see Ramus just quickly like trying to get away from these tendrils as suddenly just and just rips him down by his throat and knocks him out cold on the ground. Rain.
Jesus. Is he down to 0? He's not down to 0?
For
I'm
him,
incapacitated currently.
Yeah, he's at 0.
he's at 0. He's out fucking cold.
How many of these creatures are left? 4?
For Ramus, he has no HP left.
Do I bring him with the Spare of the Dying, or do I go after one of the little bastards?
Kill him.
Decisions.
One of them a bonus action? Because you can do both.
true.
I think Spare the Dying is not a bonus action, so
Yeah, I believe it's a.
It's a full action.
yeah.
Kill him. I'll be fine for now.
I think I'm gonna swing my mace at this fucker in front of me.
Alrighty. Give him a smash.
Is that him?
That will hit. As you can tell, they're not very durable. They're just more nimble. Crush into him. You just flatten him from top down, and he just becomes a mushroom cap into the mud.
Pancake on the floor. And I don't. You were saying earlier that we can't do spells because we didn't get a long rest yet, right?
No, you did not. So whatever spell slots you had the last time, which you still have 3 first level spells. So you can still do like healing word and such, and cure wounds.
Okay.
You used up your 2 second level slots, but you still have the 3 left over.
Okay. So, can I use healing word on Remus?
Yeah, you can use healing word. Since you're right next to him, you could actually touch him. Cure wounds is a little bit stronger.
Well,
Oh, really? Okay.
I thought that.
Healing word's the distance, like this emergency one as well. There you go. So, Ramus, you wake up. You still have the tendril around your throat, but you get your 5 HP.
Oh, it's 5.
You're alive! Ramus, wake up!
Alrighty.
Think,
And I think I'm gonna step back over here.
I just realized what I did with this spell. Don't worry about it. Alrighty, so this one. Seeing a fresh bird in the cave,
No!
you see the tendrils actually reach out from over across the wall from where it was, and it's gonna try and just snap to you. So, and it'll hit with a 17.
Fuck. I can't even, like, dodge with, like, a deck? That's bullshit. This is bullshit.
So a solid 14.
Actually, no. I'm going to spend a key point and use the dodge action as a... Oh, wait, no, it's a bonus action on my turn. Fuck, it's no reaction. Shit.
Yep.
Nope,
So,
I'm sucked.
unfortunately, the noodles come for you.
No, not the... I don't like ramen.
The pool noodles grab you. And they start strangling you for a nasty 14 bludgeoning damage as you are grappled and restrained at a distance, and you could feel the sickly poison trying to seep its way into your body.
Fuck. Ow. Ow!
Talos, you can see her two compatriots being assaulted by these unnatural abominations.
Can you ping those for me? Because for some reason I can only still see like a very narrow.
It's because you're out of the room. Move forward one space.
Move forward just a touch.
Yeah, all right, hold on, sorry.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
So that one in the back has me, and this one.
It's Ramus by the neck.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ramus is lying on the ground. Yeah, you're gonna step over his corpse to get to one of us, to either of them.
Right.
He's awake.
Okay. I'm gonna double throw on this one.
Alrighty.
He's in worse shape than Ziri.
Double backbiter. Oof. The second will hit. Unfortunately, the other one went just a little bit wide as the spear kind of bamps back to you and just immediately throw again. Strike right in the center of it.
Second one, let's do it.
Ooh, nice. 14 damage. Just immediately lands through it. You can see that the whole body of itself is still, though unnaturally strong, just kind of has this huge puff of green gas as you land through the middle of it.
I'm fighting! And then, yeah, that's it for me.
Ziri.
So my only thing is to try to get out, right?
You can try and get out, or you can try and attack at disadvantage. Either one. But at the same time, you know, staying in this poison, probably not the most healthy idea.
Can I dex saving throw to try to get out?
Acrobatics or athletics, either one.
Okay, then let me try. Potato. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out. I'm gonna try to acrobatics out.
Alright, yeah, you
21.
just deftly slip the entire tendril and just stand right back up.
Great, and then can I still, I know that was like my action, can I still disengage since I'm not like attacking?
For
I
this
know you
one,
can't.
yeah, I would say, yeah, you could.
Because it's like my whole, like I'm still trying to escape, that's still my action. I want to fly up and away, so I'm out of kind of reach.
Alright.
Because I don't know how tall the ceiling is.
It goes up to about 10 feet.
Alright, yeah, so if I can just get kind of out of the reach of the one on the ground and at least a little bit farther away from the one on the tentacle one, and that'll be my turn.
So you just quickly float up. The little mushroom block just looks up at you angrily and like swings the little tiny rock claws, but it can't get up to you.
Yeah, well, fuck you! Meh.
I make a face. Birds can't make faces. It doesn't work.
So, Jin.
Iago and Aladdin made faces.
Tell this is a dire situation.
It's a dire situation. Well, you know who needs saving? My bird friend. No, but really, is Ramus down?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
He's currently down.
I've got
awake.
5 hit points, but I'm on the floor.
Yeah, on the floor, but with a tendril still around him.
All right, which one has him?
This boy at the far south.
All right. Josh, can you remind me how many spell slots I have?
For the spell slots that you have left over currently, should still be listed. You still have 2, so you still have 2 first level spells.
So that means, wait, do I have anything left in my lay on hands?
For your lay on hands, you still have a solid 15. You did not use those at all last time.
I'm about to lay my hands on my boy and pick him back up. Or do you want me to take care of this creature, friend?
He's next, so maybe try and get him down, because he's the next turn, so you could heal me up, but that still leaves him in range of me.
Got you.
And the two
let's
others.
See how this works out. Action. All right, got it. So let's try my hand at attacking this fool.
Alrighty, give him a chop.
Wow.
So a little bit like Goblin Slayer, you go to take a quick swing at him, kind of just clip one of the stones on the wall a little bit by accident.
Oh no, I'm about to get raped.
There's tendrils involved. What did you think, boy?
Goblin Slayer was not pleasant to look at.
Oh yeah.
Pillow Paladin is in full effect.
Alrighty. I assume
Can't he get like in a defensive stance or something? You got a shield, put it in front of you.
Unfortunately, going over to the devouring shroom.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Ugh.
So, Rems, roll me a strength saving throw.
Whoops, 16.
Alrighty. Thankfully, even though you're being pulled by your neck, you quickly just reach out and you start grabbing onto rocks and stone and digging your heels in as you could feel this thing stretching your neck and trying to pull you towards it. As you can see this ungodly and disgusting maw of like stretched and like pot-marked mushroom just opening up wide as spores kind of pour out, and you can tell it's looking at you hungrily. You get the feeling that it was probably going to try and swallow you if it can get you close to it.
I'm too big.
I'm so buff.
So this thing's not too happy that Ziri's up there, but it doesn't have many other options. It's gonna try and slap Jin on the leg.
Who's slapping what?
Little tiny mushroom man. So Jin, go ahead and make another attack as this thing kind of barrels at you and bounces like the other boy. Natural ones, baby.
What the fuck is up with my life?
So literally just tonk, tonk, and then like you go to swing. This time you clip like a stalactite. You fucking scare Ziri for a moment as it like sparks next to him.
Jesus! I mean, who's he?
Alright, Ramus. Feel the poison. It's rubbing all over you. It's not good.
I again do my best to like cut it's just one tentacle, right?
Yep. You go. Aim
I
for the
try and cut it off.
Alright, make me a swing at disadvantage. Because unfortunately you are restrained. Alright, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. Very nice. Quickly reach up.
I really like this sword.
Quickly reach up with your sword, just slice off one of the tendrils as it kind of coils back. You just hear this ugly shrill just as it recoils one of the tendrils that were trying to drag you over to it. I assume you stand up and take your nukes off.
Yeah.
Right.
A potion is a main action?
Yes, it is. So, but you get it ready, I assume?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rain.
I wanna try shooting the one in front of. No, not the one in front of Jen. The one that's all the way to the side.
Okay.
One that was tongue in me.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll that crossbow attack quickly. Oh, she fired like
The one that's making it awkward.
Unfortunately, as you fire out the guiding bolt, the radiance kind of strikes into the stone and dissipates. Doesn't fully meet the mark.
Oh, I'm doing great.
We all are, don't worry.
Wait, so can I actually no,
doing
never
fabulous,
mind. I'm
sweetie.
gonna stay where I am. What?
You're doing fabulous, sweetie.
Thanks. You're doing
It's
great,
okay.
sweetie.
Oh God, I hate you.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand in the back where it's safe. I'll try to do as a bonus action, but never mind.
Yeah, they keep trying to tongue us down. Probably want to stay your distance.
And speaking of tonguing,
No.
Siri,
No. These count as missiles?
nope,
Is this a projectile ranged attack?
it's a reach attack.
Damn it.
As he reaches up to try and noodle the bird. And he'll hit with a 20 and thoroughly noodles the bird,
No.
bringing the Siri back down to earth.
Fuck.
You got your buddy.
Seems like there should be some kind of save against being grappled that I should be able to do. No.
8 bludgeoning as it
Ow.
grabs onto you and you just right into the fucking dirt.
Fuck!
Talos.
Those things suck because they eliminate. They not only incapacitate you, like they do a shit ton of damage, but they take you out for your whole turn. Fuck.
That's why there's only 2 of them.
Those things suck.
How's this one looking? Does it look like it's been a bit torn up, or does it look like it's
It's looking pretty
doing
torn
just
up.
fine? All right, I'm gonna try to take it out. So,
So unfortunately, the first one will miss. Oh, that definitely hits and meets his mark. Roll that damage as you just strike right through the dead center of this thing, ripping off part of a leg.
wait, hold on, let me try that again. Okay, all right, I'm just gonna.
So you just lance this spear coming back around as it bamps back and catch it off guard as it's trying to lean the other way. Just into the wall. And you can see the leg falls off completely. It no longer has the 3 legs to lean up. It's just into the rest of the mushroom pile, completely limp.
Okay, with my final action, I'm just gonna bounce up in between this thing and Ziri.
Got the tentacles.
Drone! Sorry, that's all I got.
Ziri,
I wanna I'm a bird that's being held and I don't like it. I'm going all claws all the time.
alright. Roll that attack. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage on our strike. Oh, what? No.
Something about those 6 today.
Unfortunately, you flail and flail and flail. Nothing seems to connect.
Can I still get my bonus attack?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow!
Wow,
What the fuck
dude.
is this?
That's
Number
some
of the
cursed
Nah,
dice.
Josh, you fucking with.
I call hacks.
That's some
Yeah, I call
cursed
hacks.
fucking dice, man.
No, if it's happening to me and Ziri, you have it out for us.
Bruh,
If I
look
had it
at
out for
that.
you, I'd have more of those things.
Look at
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Bruh.
While Josh is getting these fucking critical rolls, we're getting these at one.
I haven't gotten any crits.
You've been critting on damage. I've been getting hit with these 14s up in here. This is some bullshit.
These boys have been laying their noodles all over me.
Yeah.
I need to see your tax returns. I need to see your birth certificate. You gotta
Yeah.
show
All
me
right, so
something.
this might really suck. I
No.
apologize in advance, since that was your flurry, because unfortunately now you're kind of stuck as the poison seeps into your body.
No. But I've got such good. What the fuck, Barry?
What the fuck?
I'm dead outright. That's more than my max. That's more than half my max. Negative. I straight up die. Zeri chokes out one last and then just dies.
So unfortunately, so you all see Zeri fighting for his life. There's a sudden stillness to his body as the shroom is trying to pull him towards it.
It's so hard
Somebody
to say goodbye.
play 10,000 Candles in the Wind.
What?
It's all good.
Wait, I can heal him, right?
Carry on. No, I'm dead.
He's dead.
He dead?
Yeah, he's
So
dead,
when
dead.
when you take more than half of your total HP in negative, like
it would have to be
damage.
your health, your max health.
Yeah. So
Wait, no, hold
I
on. How much you had? You had 7.
yeah, I had 7.
So
my
minus
max
the
is
7, that's
24.
Your max is
My
24. It has to surpass your max health.
It has to surpass half my max health. I thought.
No, max health for this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm okay.
So you
I
see,
don't
Want to die? Why are you arguing?
you're not
Ziri
okay.
lying.
Do you want to die?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So you see Ziri lying very still, but you see that small glimmer. You see a twitch in his eye.
You see the glimmer. Oh, Saint Nick, you got us again.
He drops the torch.
You were 3.
Alright.
You were literally 3 HP away from insta death.
Huh.
So do we trust my nat ones to either try to save Ziri or do I heal Ziri? This is the question group.
What's your
I
net
say
one?
heal him.
Because I can heal him for 15, but I can try my hand at killing the thing that grabs him.
Well, we have 2 more moves before that thing does kill him.
So that
not
means it'd
including
be.
you. So
Kill the
But
thing.
isn't.
Kill the thing. Can't
Alright,
we like
so
bring him
is
back
it
to life after
this
the
one?
fight is over?
Or this one. Wait, you
This
still have a rolls, so. Oh, wait. My sister's on top of it?
Listen, if you guys can take that thing out, I can heal Ziri.
Wait, is it this one? Or
The
this
big one has it.
Why are you
Big one.
emoting as me?
Because
Stop
it's
that.
It's not a lie.
Alright.
I don't have lips. I can't.
So I'd have advantage from this point, right?
For that, yes, you would. Just quickly
Alright.
whip around behind it.
Oh, Thalos, you better bless me with your dwarfism.
I got you, bro.
Are you ready for these guys?
Titch baby.
6.
Almost up.
Oh,
That will hit.
oh, it will hit. Mazel tov.
Welcome.
Oh shit.
There you go. Just start chunking pieces of the back of this giant mushroom
And
off.
since I have a spell slot,
Ooh, he's doing it. A Smaitu.
wait, what level do I have?
First
Oh,
level.
First level? Alright. Bah! Even though it's in that one.
Still good damage to stack on as you just smash into the back of this thing and just you see radiant light burning through part of it as it kind of shrills out and just an obnoxious and irritating noise. Just,
It's burning. It's not dead, but it's burning.
this boy. He sees Ramus. He goes
course he does.
Yeah, so he has a lot.
And he'll
He has
miss.
a lot of health.
Just pads against the arm. Yes, they do. Alright. Remus. Little mushroom tried.
Ramus doesn't get close to it, so he hits the little mushroom.
Alright. Especially after the other
I'm
one.
assuming my... Yeah, I'm assuming my sword went out, right?
For that, it's not concentration, is it? I don't believe so. So it should still be a light.
Okay. So I take a swing. Actually, I use my... Just to make sure, I use my bonus action for my Blood Curse of the Marked.
Wow, I got 2 nat ones. 3 nat ones. That's
If I move... screw it. I'll just... And then... Yeah, I swing at it. Wow.
Alright, see.
Does it hit?
You're gonna swing in at it, and it just kind of like runs between your legs real quick. And just kind of comes back out as you're swinging at it, trying not to hit your legs.
Is this payback?
Payback for shooting the old man? I don't know.
Did you take that to heart that I shot your character like that?
I was loving it, man. I feel bad for
I'm
Ziri.
still not
'cause
sorry.
I feel really bad for Ziri because that fucking 3 nat 1s. 3 nat 1s in a row. Like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I'm still not sorry.
I think my sister should try to heal him. This is
Rain.
Bowman
One
at the
more
mouth.
first level spell slot.
What?
You got one more first level spell slot.
Who am I keeping alive here?
Ziri, because he is 0 health. And he
Oh.
is strangled, choking, poisoned, and probably spewing part of his own, fluids out of his mouth.
Sucks to be him. Sorry.
Bless me with like 4 HP. Just like let me just like come screaming back into this world.
Does like less help with like poisonings and shit though?
For this, no, you can tell it's clearly would have to be healed.
So healing word be the
Healing word or cure wounds. Cure wounds would be an action, which is what I forgot last time, because the healing word would be the bonus. Either one. You can do the healing word as a bonus action and run over and try and smack a boy.
Alright, so I would like to. Am I too far away? Can I like move up and smash him in the face with my mace?
You gonna? Oh, for that boy, you would have to run over to him after quickly healing 0.
Huh.
Oh Jesus! So yeah.
Holy fuck! Why did? Oh,
You should have used that roll on the big dude.
I think
Roll
that
that.
landed
Okay.
right.
So yeah, you just quickly come over, you just golf swing this boy into the fucking wall across the way.
Into the wall!
The wall.
And
The wall!
I-
And then I suppose I'll keep this chicken alive if I can.
So yep, there you go. So Siri, you wake up with the most horrific amount of pain ever.
Of course, that's how you come back. Dramatic.
Busting a nut.
It's gonna be so much fucking worse in about 5 seconds.
Oh no.
Oh, I saw God and oh.
Alright.
And here now it's gonna eat me.
Here's the
Siri,
nat
roll the
20.
strength. Roll me in athletics.
At just athletics, that's the only
Just-
thing I can do. Should I
just
do
athletics.
acrobatics? Okay.
Athletics, boy. 'Cause it's not a.
What about like acrobatic?
Unfortunately,
about
it's an
like
athletics one because he's pulling you. You have to try and resist his strength.
That's a 4 actually. I shouldn't be rolling with disadvantage, but I have a -1
That's a
to
4. So
athletics. That's a 4. How much of me does he eat? Like my face and my head, or just
So,
like?
My neck, my back,
in this-
my neck and my back.
in this unnatural state, and almost in eerie fashion, even though
I'm
damaged. You see
I'm
this
only
jaw
kept alive.
unhinge in
Oh.
a strange way since there's no bone, and like a leather sack, just envelops Ziri. I'll set him aside, but you just see Ziri somehow amazingly vanish into this creature, and he'll end up taking 5 damage as it kind of shrews up.
I die again.
That dramatic.
I die again.
But
Wait, but didn't-
so for a brief moment, you see this thing envelop Ziri, and then just suddenly everything in like almost like this unnatural, where you see the tripod suddenly fills up with his body and expanding like a leather bag, and then Ziri just goes limp.
Wow.
Oh,
I thought we left the gelatinous cube in the dungeon.
This is it.
All
His
right, so
ancestor.
tell me this: is there any part of Ziri that is visible, or is he just? Is there anything I can touch to try and wake him up to heal him?
through the creature, no.
I imagine it's like I'm inside a trash bag, but the trash bag is alive and fighting you.
Yeah. Imagine this is his personal body bag.
Okay.
So we gotta fight it.
Ah! With that, I let out a scream. I double hand thrust with the spear through this thing's, like its upper head, so not to hit Ziri's body. I'm like up through its head, and then I leap up and cast a spear down.
Fuck it. Nice. Roll those at advantage, because Jin's with.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Advantage. Alright, so that's
You
the first
don't
one.
need
First
it.
one's a crit. You go ahead and roll another one with advantage again, because you get your 2 attacks.
Okay, alright. Do another one with advantage?
Yep, because you get 2 attacks. And the first one would be a crit anyway.
There we go.
Alright, so both will hit. Go ahead and roll that damage up, hit that crit button, and hit the normal one.
Alright, crit. I've never had to do this before. Hold on, sorry. Oh, I get crit.
For
just
that,
click-
oh,
just
for that
click
one,
it.
just click the green one.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So you click the first one you did, and the second one.
My math might be somehow off here.
Well, no, it'll auto roll it for
Yeah,
you.
it was auto roll.
It knows when you crit.
So go ahead and click your backbiter second throw, the green one.
I keep doing it and it keeps giving me the syntax error. That's the one that's coming up with the syntax error on.
Oh.
That is weird. Hold on.
Hold on, let me take a look. I may have looking at the actual attack in the so under
Oh,
crit,
that's why. Because crit. So. There you go. Oh, there you go. And then, why? Hold on. Why is that using this there?
See? Because your rolls are broken, you won't let us crit.
Yeah, you see?
There you go. You don't want to put X2, you want to put another one of the damage that you have. So with the 2d8.
Okay, gotcha.
So you do a heavy amount of damage, and then go ahead and click your. There you go. So just in raw desperation, especially seeing your friend get enveloped entirely, just stabbing through this, ripping through the head, quickly bringing back down and slicing the stomach or form of bag that was keeping Ziri in, just ripping right through, and he just flops out onto the floor, knocked out.
One of
Hey, the
my
bird is
one,
back.
one of my health potions rolls out of my pocket onto the floor.
So,
Yeah,
just
we
for
can-
shits and giggles, Ziri, roll me a death saving throw. Even though it has
Oh,
no
joy.
relevance.
Hey, there's a
Wow.
puppet on the floor.
So that'll be
fail.
one fail. As we go back over to Jin, who sees Ziri
There's a health potion
Alright.
lying on the
So
floor.
I'm gonna go right here and pick up that health potion and pop it open, and I'm gonna take a nice big swig in front of his face.
Wow.
That's on brand.
2d4 plus 2?
Shut up.
I know.
I'm gonna
Mind
give
you,
it to
Yeah,
him.
mind
back
you,
off.
you just
I'm gonna
mind
give
you,
it to
you
him.
just picked up 3 of them.
Yeah, I know, but it was fucking around and giving it to him. Save the
Yeah.
poor bird.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Alright, where's that dice thing? 2d.
Oh, I'll take the 9. Wait, that's really good. Hold up.
That's what you get?
That is what I rolled, yes.
Oh, are you supposed to roll or me?
Either one.
I rolled. I got good. Let me take this one.
But yeah, Ziri, as you pour the
Oh!
potion down his beak, you see him finally wake up again after this nightmare.
Oh god, I died again and I went to hell. Oh, god. Oh. Fuck. A duck. Oh.
Yeah, it's a good thing you kept it.
Oh. Did you get it? Are we still in initiative order?
For this, no.
Wait, what happened?
Well, I think we killed all the mushrooms.
Yeah, all the mushrooms are dead.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh,
We showed that big old portobello who was boss.
Thanks for the save. Appreciate it,
Glad you're
guys.
alive.
We're just happy to see you alive, bird.
Me too. Now,
And as I walk over, I pull out my other potion of healing, and I take a big ol' sipperoonie.
Aw, I could have had a free potion.
And I go and I pick up that bag and the sword that were over here, and I look them over.
So,
Yay, 500 experience. That means
Is that
we
total?
level up.
once you get that long rested.
Yes.
So, as you pick up this peculiar looking sword on the bag itself looked like it had rations in it. It looked like they got torn through and eaten by whatever the mushrooms, air quotes, eating it is considered. As you do look over the sword itself, it's a fairly good make. It doesn't seem to have any really marring scrapes on it. It has a elegant crest on it. It looks like two swords kind of overlaid on the hilt with almost what seems to be like outreaching angels for the hilt itself on the base, and just kind of a beautiful blue crystal for the pommel, as the rest of the tang itself just seems to have more of a simple but elegant feathered design going up it.
Oh wow. Is it a short sword or a long sword?
It's a long sword.
Interesting.
You could tell that this person probably was maybe a knight, as you also find a ring that has a beautifully made shield inlaid into the top of it, almost like a signet.
Oh, okay. I pick up both and I pocket the signet ring, and I kind of hold the sword, wave it around a little bit, just get a feel for it.
It has almost like a soothing hum to it.
Interesting.
Is it just soothing hum?
You would have to spend a little more time with it if you were going to see if it has any good properties.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Alright.
And just kind of keep walking around.
So I suggest maybe closing this entrance and taking the shit that's down here up the weapons because we could use these. Well, not we. The town could use these because they said what we gave wasn't quite enough. And it'll also give us money.
We should also make sure we check the rest of the mushroom patches and stuff.
Gaston here.
If you bring your lit sword, I actually don't think I have a torch in my hand anymore.
I know Phallus still has his torch.
Actually, Josh, can I get a sample of those dead mushrooms?
For that, you definitely can. Quickly scrape up some of the spores as you go along. So,
Does the humming sound like anything?
it almost
Like
sounds...
I put it right up next to my ear and I like listen to it. Does it sound like anything? Like a song or something?
It almost sounds like, especially since you are listening so close, for a brief moment you feel like you're listening to someone actually sing in a church. And, Remus, as you passed by that larger patch at the back corner, you could tell it looked like there might have been a few more, as there were a few larger mushrooms that seemingly kind of like, after the gas burnt away, kind of shifted and turned as if we were like hiding from the light. But they didn't seem to really take any aggression.
Care about us?
Yeah, they just kind of like huddled up. Almost like how
Oh,
a turtle
so
just
we
kinda-
went for the meal.
Yeah.
We went for their shit.
It was like when Ziri, as soon as he touched the bones, was just like, oh, it's on.
Oh, thanks.
Must you maybe want to drink one of these potions?
Alright, yeah, I drink one of the potions I have. What is it? 2d4?
Oh yeah, wait, who still is like pretty hurt? Because I got my healing hands back, so I can give like 15 to
like
2.
Ramus.
Ramus, how much do you need?
I now have 15
Where's
health.
Jin?
Because I
I'm
took
right
one
here.
of, I think, the 2
How much-
potions I had.
I
How
don't
much
see
do you need for your max?
Oh.
10 more.
Alright, you can have them. Zuri touches you and his claws glow and his eyes glow, and you feel healed. You feel calming, peaceful energy flow into you from Zuri. Assure be with you, friend.
Oh, thank you.
I'm also
Sorry.
investigating these piles of
Thank
bones and mushrooms as we go along. No, I'm not.
Are any of these mushrooms magical? Like,
For that, roll me an Arcana.
oh, okay.
The prospect. Especially from what you've seen, you would figure, especially for how effective the poison was in quelling Ziri and Ramus, that these are definitely magically infused or have been tampered with mushroom-wise. Like, these are definitely not natural, even like dungeon delving.
Well, I got a bunch of that shit in my pocket and in Zari's bag. So I'm assuming that had something to do with this.
Yeah, magic rocks probably don't grow normal mushrooms. But that's just my understanding of the world.
Yes. So, as you move forward,
Does anyone else need HP before we move forward? Jin, are you still in need of some stuff? Dallas,
I
my
don't
boy?
need HP. I think I'm pretty good.
Okay,
You
well, I'll hold
some,
this.
but only if you're not going to. Like, if you're going to need it, if we get into another fight, then I don't want to take it from you.
I'll save the last 12 of my healing then, and we'll keep moving.
Hey, how many spell slots do I have?
unfortunately, 0.
Damn. Okay.
We should be getting a long rest soon, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I want to sleep. You said I could go back to sleep after we talked. You lied.
She's right.
Well, new
Fuck.
plan. And hey, it was Dallas's plan.
Ugh.
Well, my plan was to wait until the afternoon after we got.
My
the
plan
long
was to have a plan.
rest. We had a plan. We were gonna have a long rest till the afternoon, and then we were gonna do this.
Yeah, how that plan worked out.
But why did we all roll hit dice and do a short rest?
My question. Long rest. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, moving forward. Big shields in the front, please. Squishies in the back. I'm tired of getting stabbed.
I'm not.
And twins.
No, hide behind my brother.
I don't know if that was really stabbing or more of a violent poisoning and bludgeoning.
I feel I was being stabbed. There was stabbing going on to me.
That's true. When you were getting eaten like a fresh chicken.
Yeah. Oh.
Kentucky for
Ziri fried.
With that good new Nashville hot sauce.
How is this?
Otren fried chicken.
So, Dallas, as you come around the corner, you see a bunch of children. Dirty.
Oh
And
no.
asleep.
Prostitutes.
The fuck?
No, cheap labor.
Prostitutes.
Brother, keep up.
Oh, sorry.
You all see various children, all with different kind of shackles about them or collars, and all asleep, very dirty. They seem to have kind of various tools beside them. All very emaciated and weak.
So I guess
I'm gonna
Grimace walks up to him,
I'm gonna murder that guy.
slowly walks up to him, wakes, I guess, the closest one, and
Yeah.
asks if
You
Drunk
wake him
Hobo
up?
did this.
Wait, Renus, hold up.
So
He's
as you shake him out, like he's very weak. He kind of looks at you in a little bit of surprise, like is a little drawn back. Like you can see, there's a little bit of fear, especially since you have like this scruff and beard and everything.
No,
Is
it's
there any-
okay.
Can I use the palm of my sword to slam the lock open on their
Their shackles. And
chains and stuff? Yeah.
you can go ahead and roll me in athletics to try and break that boy. Alright, so it's very quick. It's very cheap and quick. You can tell this is definitely not like this stuff that you've seen Grav making. This is like from somewhere else. And just quickly smash open the shackle. And you can see a little bit of surprise on the boy's face as he sees all of you. You can tell there's a great deal of confusion and joy, and tears just welling up in his eyes.
Can I do that for the others?
We need you to be quiet.
And you can tell he's not even saying anything. He's just being very quiet. As you are about to go over and continue doing that, so he points over towards a crack in the floor, almost like a small fissure that opened up. And it has various cobwebs and stuff. He points over there and he puts his finger up to his lips. Just
Ooh, spiders.
but
Alright, so maybe someone more stealthy should go.
Let's get our ninja to do it.
Is there a big spider in that corner?
judging by the
And
webs, maybe.
yeah, he said giant fisher with
I quit.
spider webs and then shushed me. So probably.
Pause. What's up with you and spiders?
He's got a
can
fetish. One of
can
them is
Zuri,
boring
pick
me.
locks?
The other is spiders.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
break locks. I can take a 10 to break them open.
Wow, Josh and I would have
Because
done
I
that.
want to do this as quietly as possible.
Let me look at my. Give me one. I mean, I have darts and daggers. out of my ass. I don't know if I can use that to pick the locks.
For that, you can definitely take a 10. These are all very shoddy locks. They're
Just kind of like shove my dagger in hard enough that like I'm not worried about hurting the blade. Just like fuck up the lock enough to open it, but quietly like.
all right. So go ahead and roll me 2 stealths, just because it's gonna take a little while.
Okay.
Because there are a lot
Stealth
of
numero
children.
uno. Stealth numero dos.
Oh, look at
Yes.
that.
So, like a ghost, he just goes around.
Yeah.
You can hear the occasional, just like pop, pop of metal separating.
Just one by one, I wake them up. I point at them. I shush them. I open their shackles and I send them to Thalos and Rain and like and then I have they're like I assume they're shepherding them farther down the like.
Yeah,
corridor.
they're all quickly rushing, wasting no time.
Wait, is
Once
that
I
midget
get
with me?
Yeah.
Just make sure nothing sticks up while Zero's at work.
There's too many midgets. Where are we going?
Out.
Back.
go
Alright,
back to
back.
the main area at least. It would be my
Right.
thing. Once I get the last kid, I'm gonna like swing around this way, and
All right. At this point, maybe change our plans. I'm sure the monk has said something, so we probably could take this book from the dude,
We should head
like,
out.
without even trying to
Being
pick
down
it,
here sounds
pick
smart.
his pocket.
no, yeah,
We
we
could
should
literally
just
be like-
we should just beat his ass and be like, why are you keeping children as slaves? By the way,
Yeah.
Zuri's mad now. Zuri is now angry. You can stab him, that's
I
fine,
still-
but he keep children slaves, that's fucked.
On a brief side note, Missouri, when you passed by the further section, you did hear whip cracks and louder mining. Like mining is still going on.
Oh fuck. Okay, so yeah, that was the other thing.
I-
There's a farther passage.
I
Oh,
don't
shit.
think we're quite in the position to
I think we should
go
let the
further,
kids like escape on their
and we
own,
need to get these kids up.
and we keep moving forward. Then
But won't it be harder to get the other kids when we come back? I agree that we're probably not outfitted, but won't it? But we might not have this chance again.
Well, then we
so
have.
don't send the
I don't know.
children.
What does everybody else think?
We have
Hey,
to take.
my guy, you were down 18 million times.
Do you think you can sneak forward and see what's going on? Not interact, but just see what's going on.
I can scout. Yeah, I think so.
If it looks too hairy, we're gonna get these kids out first. But if it looks like we can give a couple more, then we'll do it.
You go now. I'm already faster than anyone that can follow us. I can catch up. Just don't get too far outside the mouth of the opening.
I'm gonna cover you. I can
Okay.
cover about 80 feet thrown, so I'll be within 80 feet, and if you book, I'll book too.
Great. So now I will stealth again. Ooh.
Not very well.
As we get the kids out of here.
And I'm gonna try to, and I'm gonna perception as I get to the mouth over here.
So, especially moving around with the echoes getting louder and louder of the quarry, you can tell nothing really has been disturbed. You could see various boxes across the way. It looks like multiple times ore has been kind of shoveled back and forth between. You could see further to the south where you can hear cacophonous amounts of noise coming from what looks like an open hole in the wall, as well as a small pool of water, what appears to be a ladder, as well as 2 fissures. One is a small crack that has a huge amount of cobweb kind of covering over it, and then one in the center where you can see various skeletons, bones, and eggs, and as well as a massive open hole that goes straight down, covered in larger spider webs.
It looks horrifying,
Nope.
but I don't see any more children, do I?
You don't see any, but you do hear some.
I can hear. Oh fuck! Very.
You also see what looks like a locked gate up here, iron wrought. And across the other way,
Is
you
there
do
any
see
way
that.
to try and?
What?
cover these gates without or cover these fissures without disturbing everything in them, or not really?
No, it's too big, I would imagine.
For the middle fissure, yeah, you can tell it's way too large. The ladder might be useful for the side, or maybe even the boxes, but the one in the center, you can tell it's just way too massive.
We could try and save these kids, but we got some behind us, and I don't think we're in a condition to fight several large spiders.
Me either. I guess we have to go and we can try and come back. This rubs me the wrong way.
We can take whatever supplies to Commander Zhang, and then see if we can get some help down here.
I think it's ideal that we go back and bring the supplies because we are expecting enemies to come.
And I'm not leaving those kids with that bastard upstairs. Those kids are just as likely to become slaves as these ones.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice a few to save the many.
Oh, I'll sacrifice somebody, but it's not gonna be those goddamn kids. It'll be a fucker running the orphanage.
Then let's go get him.
This will unfortunately get us killed, probably.
Not down here. I understand that. I'm saying that the old dude, the one guy by himself.
Oh,
upstairs.
yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, no, Zeri's gonna go break his nose and then stab him.
Where is he?
Well, now that we see this, let us go, probably in his bed still. Let us go, get that book a lot less stealthily.
Alrighty.
Into the open air. Let's go.
This seems very suspect.
We're going back up to get the old man.
Oh, we're going back upstairs? Okay.
Actually, you know what we should do? Is we should hold up in the house with the kids for like a day after we killed this guy, and then go, so that we have our spell slots. Like 8 hours, and just actually sleep. Get our shit.
We should probably take a look at what's in the book before we kill him, in case we have questions.
We need to keep him alive for questioning, but we also really need to inform the authorities. It's like saying, okay, let's go upstairs and take a nap. That's not helping anybody. So let's
Talos, we don't need the law. I am the law.
Anything about trying to get the cops involved?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I'm a paladin for a reason. I am the law.
Yeah.
Unless one of us or one or two of us holds him there while the rest go get. But we have all this crap to lug too.
We don't need to bring all the crap because that's just like money, right? Like we don't need to necessarily carry all that. And I have most of it in my bag.
No, I mean like the supplies and stuff, because I know. Because I know they were talking about they didn't have enough supplies for for the able bodies they do have. So if these guys are gonna help us, I'd like them to help us.
Guys, I'm gonna head to bed in a few minutes.
That's fair enough. So
I'm trying. Yeah.
So the initial plan, get the kids out of there. As you can see, they're pretty much raiding the food that's there and like grabbing what they can as they head up.
Mm-hmm.
There are various chests of armor and crates of weapons and so forth. So I assume you each grab a crate of armor and weapon.
Yes. Well, no, actually, Fuck it. Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't want to come back and it all be gone.
That's my worry. But
we can bring the kids out and grab a crate.
Alright.
Yeah. All right. So we all bring something and we go to Zhang and then we sleep once we get there.
I guess.
Also we killed Dayu because he's a bitch.
I guess with my crate I walk over to Nira and make sure dude does not leave this area. We have some business with him when we get back.
She just kind of looks down at the crate and you. Alright, then I'll assume keep quiet about it.
I hand her 5 gold.
I'll break his legs if he tries.
Thank you.
I smile tightly. Yes.
Such the Sunduru type.
Look, neutral good. He's a monk. You're not allowed to hurt kids.
Alrighty, so I assume you start trekking back to Varkambi and crates in hand.
Yeah.
Alright. So, obviously the other children are going to follow with you. They don't want to stay at the manor anymore.
Yeah.
As they are ever happy to make the semi-long trek, which takes about a good couple of, well, about a few couple hours so to get out there. And you can even see that a few of the other city guard are a little shocked to see that there's so many children, especially emaciated, coming back with you from the orphanage and so forth. You can even see Zhang quickly coming over and sees you carrying crates and the children carrying food and all that.
I guess we explain the situation to him.
So, as he easy enough as he kind of listens, you can see a huge amount of shock and disgust. Just quickly turns around. Get the rest of the town together. We're taking back the orphanage and making sure those children at least get the freedom they deserve.
Do we tell him about the meeting in the woods, or?
Let's tell him at least that Hamad is intending to sell out the to the Shishpaniki.
And that it's on a huge magical is it still
What
a
about
gold
the
mine?
2 days?
It is a residium mine.
A residium mine. It's a huge residium mine. And I pull out a rock to prove it.
Alright. And so with that, you can actually see like his eyes go wide, especially for how big the ore is that you pull from your bag.
Yeah, big fist-sized chunk.
And there's more. There's tons. No wonder they want the orphanage.
So, as he does that, you can see the huge amount of concern on Zhang's face, as he is now well informed about the situation. You can tell he's gathering up like every single city guard, even people who are not well equipped or anything, so he can accompany you back to the manor and be able to.
Well, that's
take
why
it
we
over.
brought them swords and armor.
So you see that he is just exorbitantly shocked at this point. If we find any money out there, I'm going to make sure that you get every single bit that you deserve for this. And if there isn't, I know me and the townsfolk are going to make damn well sure that you at least get a proper reward. With that, we'll leave off where you're back in town. The town guard, city militia are rallying, gathering every other able-bodied person.
And that would take about 8 hours, right? We have a long rest and we level up.
You do.
Yes,
you
thank
get
God.
a long rest as they are getting all their things together, passing out the equipment. And you can see that the various pieces of equipment, they obviously tear off like the symbols and mar the symbols that were made for Shishipuniki. And we'll pick up next time after the long rest, and Jin will have to talk to the Tiefling General Store woman.
Nah, screw that. We're gonna go and rip that book out of his hands.
I have one final question for Zhang, if I can ask him.
What will your final question for Zhang be as he's kind of marshaling the troops?
I wanted to ask him if he recognizes my signet ring that I found. Does he know what this shield symbol is?
As you do hold it out, he's actually a little bit surprised. And the poor bastard. Where did you find that?
Same place I found these kids.
belonged to the bodyguard, a long line of bodyguards that protected the lordship of that manor.
Well, because this shit goes deep.
I would definitely recommend keeping it. I thought he left. He's actually a good friend of mine.
Well, your friend was either knew something about it that he didn't tell you, or he was in on it himself.
Or he got too close and got fed to the mushroom monsters.
Yeah.
I better hope that... I do hope that Noble suffers. That fucking bastard. Keep it. I wouldn't want the memory to be reminding me every day of what happened to him.
Alright.
With that, we'll leave off there. As you do take your long rest and level up,
Yay.
the sword and signet ring, the ring itself, especially with the design on it, is a ring of protection.
Oh shit.
The beautiful and elegant angelic sword that almost sings and hums with radiant elegance is a dancing longsword.
A what?
A dancing longsword.
A dancing longsword?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for it in the magic items, it's dancing sword.
Let's see, Dan. Let's look it up.
You can very clearly tell that this had belonged to the bodyguards, and you could see why that there was probably one for so long in the family line of protecting the lordship.
Ooh, that's
there.
nice.
So, question. Who picked up? There was a short sword that got picked up at some point. Zari would like come. I don't know who has it. It was one of the very first magic items we found.
My short sword of what's it called? Wounding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I can't. I don't know how it works for this, but I can't. I'm not proficient with long swords. I'm a monk. I'm not good with this. Can I still use it since I'm not like wielding it because it's a magic weapon?
You could, but it would still count off of strength.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you want to give it to Jin.
I was gonna ask to trade it for
trade.
that short sword because. But you don't, Jin. You don't want a sword that you're gonna throw away and is gonna fly around and hit stuff for you. You want a sword that you can hold in your hand.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the necrotic, this sort of wounding.
Yeah. So I mean, Zari would be like, hey,
I know you could use one of these and I could use one of those, but I can't use one of these. So, if you wanna do something here?
Does the sword, while it's in the air, so it counts as like another? Oh no, would that take? Does it count as like another bonus action, or like?
It would take your bonus action.
Damn, because that's Hunter's Mark. That's also
ooh, yeah.
transformation. And that's also me going Were Tiger, and that's also me using my lighting my sword with Crimson Right.
Well, I guess I'll sell it.
Just be that guy.
You should-
Damn, it's tempting, but it wouldn't be like a good look for me.
I feel that.
I totally do that. What else are you doing with the bonus action right now?
Apparently a lot.
Yeah, blood hunters do a lot with their bonus actions.
Yeah,
Monks
I've
too,
got
for
a-
that matter.
Like, Jin could totally do that.
Hey,
Sword, bonus action, dancing sword.
Ramus and Jin can fight me for it. Or can fight each other for it.
Jin can have it.
Oh, he's not even here to find out that he can have it when he gets a good magic item to trade me.
No, he's been typing.
No, but he's like gone. Like he's out of the call.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he?
He's gone.
Yeah, I think
He's
it's just
fucking
Rain went to
dead.
bed as well.
Alright, don't do anything with it yet.
No, yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Just to fuck with him? Oh, God.